And boom.
How did you know boom?
It's right here.
Oh, literally. You almost like took your nose out there. Okay, when
No,
they say
the
boom,
thing just came out of like the thing. I didn't know it did that until right now.
You should not boom your face with the mic. I don't think
boom every part of my body.
that's
sir.
what you, if you want to. Oh, look at that. I got a notification saying we're live with that thumbnail that you generated.
How cool is that?
Wait,
I think that was like a weird kind of before and after moment for AI stuff, like casuals, we'll call them.
like is that OpenAI that generated
Yeah.
the thumbnail on that one?
And it's free and it's unlimited. And
wait a minute,
anyone can go
no,
and do
the
that.
free one, OpenAI is not unlimited. Because I tried, and I only got limited. Was limited to 3 on the free plan, the 3 images.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a feeling even they did not expect how popular that was going to be, because I'm pretty sure in the beginning they said it was going to be, but
yeah,
wow.
No, it's wildly popular. This does not surprise me in the slightest. Hey, everybody, good to see you. Welcome. Everybody tuning in wherever you're tuning in from. Bart, Sunny, nice to see you as well. 3D Medic Vince, you too. I know Fucko the Clown, wonderful handle. That's his real name too, by the way. Like legit, like on his driver's license.
It was my nickname in high school.
I didn't want to say anything, but I thought that was kismet. How are you doing, Matt? For real? You good?
I'm good. We we went a little bit more into whatchamacallit. We went back like startup mode, it felt like a little bit, but we've been doing some cool stuff, and you guys are going to be seeing that today. We did not build the new OpenAI image generation model. No, that rumor's been going around. No, but you guys are going to see some cool updates from things we've been working on, and we're going to be switching things up a little bit too, which is going to be fun. We are going to be going over pretty much every week on this particular stream. We are going to be going over the top or most recent, whatever you want to call it, trends in the AI space. For example, the new OpenAI image model, which I'm sure you guys may already be sick of seeing on your Twitter feeds, among other fun things.
Yeah, so. Studio Ghibli. Now, speaking of sick of seeing, maybe they're sick of seeing us. So how about we bring in a third party here?
Smooth transition.
You ready? Is that a smooth transition? Okay, we're gonna see how this works, because we'll see if it does a triple pane thing when Allison joins. Look at that.
Hello. How are you guys doing? Can you hear and see me okay?
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Awesome. I set up the mic and everything.
Very nice. Wow. Y'all, I mean, I've got an okay mic, but your mics look better than mine.
It's the classic, what is it? The MB7, the Shure. It's like so nice.
Sure,
yeah.
Sure.
But you got the better one, Matt.
No, I'm doing the like the like eccentric like vlogger thing. It's on like a stick. I found out in pregame it comes out of the stand. I didn't learn that. So.
Yeah,
well, no, the way you're supposed to do it, you're supposed to hold it. That's what everyone does. They hold their lav mic, like
above their head too.
Exactly.
If it's a video essay, they need to see you like sit down first and like breathe as the title comes up, and then you sit down. You're like, capitalism.
That was so serious. So serious.
Almost too serious.
Yeah.
Good
that was a great transition, by the way, Chris.
I never wrote a segue, but I'm pretty good at them. No, wait, I did write a segue.
I mean, hey, you got better treatment than I did. He sneezed when I joined. So.
I mean, that's a bold entrance,
Well, I bring my own sound effects.
Yeah. We don't have a mixing board yet.
No,
not yet.
I don't even have a beer tonight. I did not.
Chris has enough viral videos of sounds that I could put on that soundboard, and I am still restraining myself. It's ready, and I'm not going to do it.
This is true. We can.
I don't know how to mix, so that's up to you guys.
We could do build a soundboard builder.
Maybe.
Just saying.
Maybe.
Soundboards are still, I swear to God, they've got to be a thing. They have to be a thing. On Twitch, they are definitely a thing. Live video, definitely a thing. For sure. Like, guaranteed. Cool. Hey, Paulie. Good to see you.
So coming in, I just noticed. We got like a little surge right there.
And if you can see Allison, yes, you can see Allison. I know everyone can see Allison. I was addressing Allison. On the side, you should be able to pull up comments to chat if you can see. Okay, so you'd be able to see from across the board. And one of our moderators, Kieran Clark, who just got back from a vacation. He's down under. That's where he lives, but he's back in
the basement
on track. Everyone's in my basement. Yes, that's where I keep people and my Star Wars helmets. So no, actually, I keep those upstairs. I keep my Star Wars helmets in my bedroom, which explains a lot.
Yeah, it kind of does.
No, I have one downstairs. I do have one downstairs. So anyway, I was trying to log into AutoPin, and it's like stuck on loading on my end, but I don't know if I'm using the same URL or if it's on
probably. Let's see.
URL.
Take a look here.
And if you want to pull anything up, Matthew.
Yeah, I was gonna say might just screen share, but let's see. I pushed the last thing we did. Could you imagine that? Actually, would be very appropriate if like the last thing we updated like broke it.
Because I mean, Allison, I'm not sure where you are in it, but I haven't seen anything like in the past week.
No one's seen anything.
Yeah, neither have I.
Dark, like. So I'm just happy to see Matt and that he's alive.
Oh.
Alive and well and hopefully healthy, although he didn't fill me in on that story.
I'm getting bits and pieces myself. Maybe we could like what is it, trade notes? Is that what what I got?
He may not want it to be public. I don't know.
Oh no, hey, I got nothing. I was about to make a horrible joke, but we're not gonna get demonetized right in the beginning.
No.
But no, I'm good. I'm good. It probably sounds way more dramatic than it was. It was and I think I told you this, but it was one of those things where I was already like deliberately kind of gonna go in and have something looked at and have like blood work done. Yeah. And then when they found it naturally, they're like, "Oh, did you know this was a thing? We need to run more tests." I was like, "I know that's what I was thinking. That's kind of why I was coming here." But yeah, which was admittedly a little bit concerning because it's like I already kind of had a feeling the thing was a thing, and then when they got very surprised by it, I was like, "Oh no!" But it's literally not a disease or anything like that. It's just there's levels of various chemicals in my body that need to get refilled or reorganized or whatever you want to call it. So, but I was telling Chris a little bit earlier, it's sometimes you make deliberate stupid decisions because we got stuff to do, as you know. So, but here we are, and we are at the end of that nonsense, whether we like it or not. So,
well, yay! But we can't. But and again, clarify. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy everybody's here. I'm happy. Honestly, I'm happy we've got Allison as well because
Yeah, I've been wanting to join for a couple weeks.
It's a good balance, and I'm sorry. I probably need to have an East Coast friendlier schedule.
Well, I was just wondering. We were like, I think what you meant were maybe intermediary. Matt was like 7, and I was like 7. Okay, and then I think you meant 7 on your time. Not our time. Okay.
Yeah. And then
got it.
So got it. I moved it up to 7 today because I had a date.
Ooh.
Allison owes me $20.
What? Shut up. Did you really?
No. That's funny. But see, you thought about it. The fact that you questioned it is very telling.
You should have. Very telling. No, it was and then she stayed. It wasn't. I mean, it was a date, but it wasn't really a date. But she stayed. And my daughter was here, and so I made dinner, and I made dinner and I did the dishes. So I did double duty.
Nice.
But I was like, I was trying to get a hold of Matt ahead of time. I'm like, hey, just so you know, but 7, I gotta push it to 7. Like it's gotta. So we're here.
Got it. Yeah, we are.
We are here.
And that's exciting.
I gotta go hang out with some nerds on the internet.
That's damn right. And speaking of nerds, we've got a few nerds in chat. Mystery Goat's here as well, who's also one of the channel moderators. He also, we do a movie night on Sunday evenings, and he drives the movie night. So in Discord, on the Locker Room Discord server. People can watch a movie together. I'm not sure what this Sunday's movie is. Polly, Leonardo, very good to see you. Toxic Doom as well. The Mac and Josh, he's a DJ now. The Mac and Josh, he's another old school Know Me Matthew. And then who else do we have? Vast is here. Looks like JST. Eclipse Empire, love Do You Fly. I get to know handles, I get to know names. You know, the same people have showed up for the past few Thursday streams, but as Matt said this time around, we're gonna try to switch it up. I must say, I really do like watching the process that you go through, that ideation, and running into stumbling blocks, because more often than not, that's where I learn something and other people learn something vicariously. But this week, you're going to show kind of what you were baking or what's been baking.
Yeah, we're gonna switch it up a little bit.
In the oven.
We need a good mix of both. I agree.
Okay.
And as we like gone through the couple like test ones now, I think we got a good like middle ground, a good feel of what we got to do
for the stream.
I think like we tried to, like I mentioned earlier, I think, you know, we kind of almost became like lesser than the sum of our parts. It's like we took all the things like we were like good at, and it's like, oh, but then we somehow executed those in the worst way, trying to do both at the same time. Because I've gotten 5 messages so far between the last 2 streams, and I know you've gotten stuff too. People are like, hey, I just love having you guys like in my room while I was studying or I was doing.
And now Allison's
here. Literally said, I don't even care what you guys were doing.
It's a party now.
Yeah.
Like, you guys hanging out is like, okay, we're just, you know, it's a party. I don't have my party.
We could teach you guys things. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
There's things that I don't know that I'm like, oh, I could ask you guys. Like,
and see, that's what I like, because sometimes you take for granted, like, oh, of course, everybody knows this one. In fact, they don't.
No clue.
So yeah, I think asking questions as we go along, I think is just as relevant as anything. So it's my first question. I kind of asked this pre-show to Matthew, but is the thing that you're probably most excited about that's under our, like, is that you two knew see, I'm not just good at segues, but I'm also see, she broke out the white.
It's not.
Is it ginger ale?
Water. It's what I call loaded water.
Water?
Listen, I know New York has gone downhill recently.
No.
I know after COVID, but whoa.
It's not. I add things to my water. Electrolytes. It's electrolytes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, electrolytes. Right.
Yeah, we can't. None of that on stream.
I think you can. Actually, I wonder if you can. I don't know. I've been drinking unboxing.
It seriously is. Like, I told Matt all about it. It's. I don't want to promote a product unless they give me an affiliate code.
Now you know how the internet works.
Yeah.
Sponsored by.
But it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Unfortunately, I can never get Star Wars to sponsor me. They just don't.
That's hard.
It's a small
maybe
brand.
like a local shop.
There are a few resellers. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have shops. I've gotten free products. I've done things for Star Wars in the past too, but not like, you know, even the Star Wars bloggers don't. It's not the brand that necessarily does that Disney stuff. Okay, not going to distract.
They may have to start doing some influencer marketing these days.
I'm not the marketer, Matt. That's not me. So the under R, is that where is the project? Known as
I know, and I think you saw the board. There's nothing left in the thing that needs to change. So honestly, I need to go into it and see myself, and then probably we change whatever we want to change. But
okay, I didn't know if you wanted to do that. You don't want to do it now, though. You don't want to do it like immediately. It's not. Now's not the time.
Oh, I wasn't being like facetious. I literally like need to look at that one because we've been getting this one good to go. And the funny thing is, I'm very proud of myself, Dad. The same things we brought in the other developers for on the other one. I did all by myself, and it worked out very well.
Nice.
Okay. So what I'm alluding to, everybody, is a project that I think is near and dear to Matthew's heart, big time, because he lights up like a kid at Christmas. And we've shared bits and pieces of it, like certainly the where you can sign up to get a preview of. Well, it's public information. It's a platform that's going to help people basically handle Reddit in a better way than you may be handling Reddit now. Not as a Redditor, but more as like you've got a product or a service or content, and you don't know where to share it, how to share it, when to share it, who's going to engage, who's not going to engage. And Matthew was ideating originally with these AI tools, same ones that we've been building AutoPen with, and it fleshed out, basically a working prototype that's been getting continuously fleshed out, bug stomped, etc., to be ready to launch. And it's not ready at this moment, but most likely by next week we'll be able to talk about that, I think. Yeah.
Before next week on Thursday.
Yes, well, I mean, we'll talk about it before then, I'm sure.
But time. I think we could get that looked at before then, sir.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't wait until next week. I'm saying to be able to discuss it here and break it down here, we're just not ready to do that now in this kind of stream.
But we already have one that they already know about too.
Okay, then let's jump into that. Let's.
Is that the one with the rules where it addresses each rules from each subreddit?
That's the Reddit one, but take a look at this. So here, I'm going to send, hang on, both of you again, the link to this.
Can you share the screen too?
Yeah.
I thought I had the link, but it was stuck on loading.
I'm going to send it to you again to make sure you have the right one, because I just logged into the same one, but let's see. All right, sent that to...
I got it. Oh, okay, there's the official, yeah.
Yeah, there we
go. Oh,
go.
man, what the... I love it. It's just coffee right up front. I like it already. That's
And the cool thing is, what's on there right now is the prompt that I put actually a decent amount of time into that is going to be used for the users as well when they make their landing pages for the actual products. And I'm very, very pleasantly surprised at how that actually came out. So here, see if you guys can log in, and I'm going to share it on mine too.
Yeah, give me
pull it up over here.
Yeah, give me the test credentials. I'm not sure if I have those for the domain, because I have the domain but not the test credentials for that.
Okay, let's see. We may not have that on the login model anymore. Here.
Do I need to set up a new account?
Let's see. Well, here, this one is already set and good to go, so you can take a look at this.
Thank you. So again, I'm watching chat here, and I'm glad y'all are talking amongst each other as we're up here. Greg asks, curious if you can all share, how long do you see it taking for an app to go through the polish that you're comfortable launching to the public? I think if any one of us would have had an engineering background, I think it would have been a lot more expedient. But given that a lot of what Matt has done, really, on top of what else he's done, I within a month's time frame, I feel like there's enough polish that could be more than enough time, even part-time, putting enough polish on something to get it to go. So even going with a month turnaround with no engineering background is pretty darn spectacular. I
mean, I think overall that's a really, really big area that people kind of self-sabotage with, because, well, number one, people use that as an excuse to be afraid to launch something and to give people something. But personally, what I would say, the barrier to launch, if that's a term, or to ship, is if it works and people could access it. And that's it. Does the thing work, and could people go in there, and could they connect their cards or whatever they're going to use to pay for it and get inside? And that's pretty much it. And then you could always go and iterate from there. And of course, that whole timeline today with all the AI coding stuff is shrinking very rapidly, because there's a big part of that process where it's hard to do one without the other. Where, if one thing is done, if the front end is done, the visual part of it, I mean, it's probably already going to have all your back end elements too, because the way you kind of structure things, the engineering is a little bit different. If you, let's say, go and tell, let's say you are completely using an agent, an AI tool like Cursor, Windsurf, something like that, it's going to do both at the same time. And you kind of get there at the same speed now. But I would say short answer to that, after that soapbox, is, does it work, and could people get in it?
So that's the thing. Tech Jeeper, is a supporter of the communities that I've been on Twitch, said he went from 0 to a live app in one night on the Twitch game that he started. So, and he's got a background in the sense that he's been a builder, so he may have a modicum more experience, certainly than me. I'm not able to get in with those credentials, by the way.
It's just the spelling of the email. It's just the two letters mixed, so it's example.
Got it.
So it might be. That's fine.
That would make the most amount of sense.
I need to get one of those,
like
those not so safe for work friendly streamer girl like keyboard stands, so I could like put it here, so I'm not like reaching around the thing.
Yeah, setups to set everything up is hard at the beginning to make sure it's all good.
There we go. Now I'm in. Change my password. Oh no! What the? It's a horrible password.
Could you imagine? It's just like an elaborate prank. I just have it set to its like 5 different authentication things, and I see how long you guys like keep falling for it.
Okay.
Well,
so
we know about the authentication stuff. It takes forever.
Here we go.
Forever.
Okay, so I'm in.
Nice.
And I see.
Oh, and you're gonna love in the top toolbar we had a very important feature for your.
I saw that the user avatar.
No, close to that. Oh, but I did add that for you too. I actually forgot about that until you said that.
The light mode, dark mode.
Ah.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go. All right, I'm gonna share right here. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you go ahead and share your screen, Matt.
So they could see as well. But I was curious to see your guys' reactions.
And Greg
said
like
the basic flow, everything in there. But see, like we were saying, functional, and now we just set the price and do what we got to do, and then you guys could have at it.
There may be some nipping and tucking, but I have to dive into it yet.
Mostly the nipping.
I'm all about.
What's the difference between brain dump and brain dumps?
That was one of my questions, Allison.
Yeah,
thank you.
Stuff like that. So one of them
brain dumps
be renamed data or something like that, because it doesn't make it's a little confusing the way it is. But so you can go in, you could add as much data as you want, use it for multiple products, or if you go to creator and go through the book flow, you're gonna see how smooth that actually is already. I think you're gonna get a kick out of that.
It's kind of, my eyes are going all over the place. This is the problem. Like, I'm trying to figure out.
Big button at the top.
No, trust me, I see a lot of big buttons. Okay, there may be some redundancies on features.
We can like summarize, like we could be thinking of other names to summarize them. Is that what you
and everything that
more like
you're probably gonna say, I already know. It just I mean like I said, getting it to work.
Yes,
like half of what you're gonna notice, I probably haven't even seen and know it's there.
So that's the thing, is every link it seems I click on either does nothing or pops me back to the front page.
Exactly, because it's probably gonna be gone. So go through the actual creator thing and give it a shot.
Create new content.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in the creator.
That's what I'm gonna do. And you've got it pulled up, Matthew, for everybody.
I'm actually doing it right now. It's good timing. Just trying to get it to not show you guys again.
Oh, yeah.
And get it to show the
other one. I'm gonna open up my here. This is the foundation I'm gonna use for
where's the guest
all this content. There we go. And we're gonna try this as Matthew pulls it up. Description. There we go. We're gonna make we can do an ebook, online course, blog post, or video script. I'm gonna try an ebook.
There we go.
This looks, it looks nice. Add your ideas. Okay, so now let me try this. And Allison, are you trying to walk through now too? On your end?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna share.
Matthew, you ready? Here we go.
We're good to go.
All right, you are on the big screen.
All right. So there we go. And sorry everyone, I know it's a little bit late for whoever's watching. So
boom.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, analyze content.
So we have very, very simple dashboard. Like these up here, like these work great, but these are most likely going to be, let's say, your traffic stats from your landing page, people who opt in to go ahead and either get more information or buy your product, but everything looks pretty nice. So here's how this works, right? So we're going to go here. Now, the first workflow that we have in here, and then the others are basically just, I don't want to say copies, because there will be like foundational differences, but the same like wizard, we'll call it. I don't know, is wizard a thing, or is that like is that like a Windows Me?
Yeah, wizard works. I like wizard.
Yeah, I use wizard all the time, right? We love wizards. Some of my best friends are wizards. So we're gonna go to that one first. But if you guys look right here, there's a lot of other content that's gonna come too.
I didn't even see that.
So
I didn't even see the scroll.
Are probably going to, well, some of these are probably not going to be there, and there's some that are going to be there that I'm pretty excited about. So for example, in addition to these, I kind of by accident came up with the same flow for writing, believe it or not, pretty damn good ad copy with some of the models in here. It was not the easiest thing in the world. It was probably the longest I've spent just trying to get a text prompt to return something that I really liked, but I found a way to get it to model a like generalization of some of the best copywriters for the stuff that like the users are going to be using this for, and it actually comes out pretty well. So there's going to be an ad copy thing in here, a couple other little differences, but like I said, the ebook flow is the one that we started with, and we're going to go ahead and kind of show you guys how that works. So this is going to be here. Let me pull up.
Yeah, because I'm having challenges completing it, running into a couple of errors. The ebook generator thing.
Let's see.
Product? Can I?
Yeah, I noticed there's like a couple little things in there. Like you had to click one of the buttons like twice for some reason on the create thing, something like that. You know, you run.
I don't know. I'm getting bounced around so much. I'm not even sure where I am.
Oh, let me see, because I could pull the local one too, because I'm curious. Because like we were saying the other week, like sometimes there's just issues when it's public. Because like we're trying the public version like live, so we may just go to local one. I have that open, but so this is going to be called the Chris book. There we go. Good name. Description thing. Oh, there we go. Things and stuff. Right. So we're going to go create. So we have our nice little interface right here. So this right here is the same tool that could be used individually if you want. If you just want to basically just parse all your stuff, keep it there, and then as you want to keep creating new products with it, it's going to remain there. But you can do it all in one flow right here, right? So you can paste it all in here, and you could save it just to your account too, if you want to go ahead and just see that later. But you can just continue with the actual workflow. So it's going to take everything that you dump into that text box, documents you upload, even like images, links, it'll parse those. Anything that you put in there, it's going to take it and it's going to not summarize it, because a lot of tools like do that. But if you actually want all of your data, it's just you don't know what's what and you want it organized, that's basically what this tool does, right? So as you can see down here, we have our ideas and different examples of books that you could create with that content. Now, that content is going to be actually in your account if you just want to organized look at a bunch of random crap and ideas that you scribbled down about something that you know about. And you can come down here. You could also write your own. Obviously, you don't have to be stuck in the workflow for the tool. So let's say we're going to go, what do we got here? Let's see. The complete guide.
Yeah, it's
let's try this.
This is where it's sticking on me. It won't. And see what I'm saying? I don't.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Sometimes
it's not.
I know what that is though.
This is why it's confusing me, because I'm
local one here.
Either a workflow is broken or I'm not.
So that right there is an issue with probably just the API thing, but I know what that is.
I figured out. I've seen a couple of errors, but
whatchamacallit. So here, let me bring up this one so you could see. You know,
And that's your local?
Yeah, because I know that one is going to be the most recent one. Let's see. The one that's on there should be, but let's see. But this is the one that we were just testing before, so we're going to do this. Whoops. All right, boom. We're going to build her up. Let's see. Oh, wait, hang on. It's only sharing that window, but you guys will see in a second.
Okay.
All of a sudden, behind the scenes.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, it looked like it was mostly doing it, and then I started getting more and more questions, and then I wasn't sure what I was looking at because my eyes were seeing a lot.
All right, so now let's go in here. So boom, boom. So Chris book. Anything in there?
See, I was actually feeding it real content too. I was like, okay, I'm like, you know.
Oh, I am too. I'm feeding your freaking Wikipedia page.
No, damn.
Here we go.
I
So
need
we
an
can save
ebook
it
on that.
there. We'll go next. Analyze. One of them actually, I'm curious too. Maybe the public one. I just got to change the actual key for this.
And it
too,
looks
because
like
we
you got
played on
some
a lot of models.
metadata in there too. You see how it's popping up with the content sample source, unless that's
Let's see. Yeah,
right
that's
there.
deliberate, but could probably style it a little bit differently, right?
Yeah, because it looked like it was like programming code that had leaked, but this is where it got stuck on me.
Here we go. Oh, I know what that is. So here's actually fun thing because we were probably going to talk about this. So what's doing this is Google. So I went and did a test with Gemini Pro 2.5, which it's very hard to get through to right now. So let me swap that out for Flash or Sonnet real quick over here, because that's what that was. That makes sense. So that's the last thing I was playing with before, because I was trying to get some interesting examples of that for the stream, because I know we're going to talk about that. But I'm going to grab, let's see, we're going to put Flash back in here and try it. So Flash Thinking actually does a pretty crazy good job at writing long form content like this. So
Is
I'm
that-
just gonna pop this in the ENV.
Flash, is that which specific LLM?
So that's also one of the Google ones. So that's
Google?
a Gemini
That's what I
Flash. I've experimented in the tool with Flash Thinking and just Flash proper, and they're both pretty good. I mean, we're gonna stick with Thinking. I can't see that much of a difference. Like, we're probably gonna wind up playing around with a lot of different models. That'll be the fun part. Obviously, like we said, we just want to get, functional and shippable, but Flash does pretty good. So let me go back here. I'm just going to rebuild real quick. So I just
You think
changed
you would
that.
want to give people the option to choose what model?
Definitely. That's in the list. Yeah. So I think one of the best options is we could do like let's make ebooks with grandma's simple version, like a high, low, and a medium intelligence. But then I would like to let people just choose their own, or even like just use their own API
Use
key.
their own API key.
Too.
Exactly. I would say that would probably be the most, efficient. I mean, in seeing this, like I said, there's a lot of options and my eyes are kind of crossing, and I've got to dive into thinking through streamlining and efficiency. But, seeing it produce is, as you said, kind of the first step.
So we're about to run here again with Flash and see what that does. Let's see. Yeah, that was one of the things. I forgot what it was. It was on, I think, the last stream. I was like sitting there too. It's like, dude, I didn't even know what you're looking at exists. Does the thing work? It's like I've never even seen what you're even talking about. Okay, so now let's go back in here. And let's see, this should work. So Flash is pretty responsive. But yeah, Gemini Pro, was it 2.5? It's good, but good luck getting your invite, we'll call it. Good luck getting through the door, because not a lot of people are right now. So I'm going to say that. And there we go. So we're going to analyze.
I like the spinny thing.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, right?
Gotta have some
Brain
spinny
spin.
things. Yeah.
Let's see. So let's see. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to go with the same example just to see. And then, yep, there we go. So Flash is working. So we're going to let that load up. So we need a good loading thing here, even though this is typically pretty quick. But I could see people being like, "What's going on?" and click off.
A progress bar or something.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Allison's getting hitted. Here, I can swap me out. Boop. Nothing has worked as well as 3.7 for my uses. Funny thing is I work with Google Tools and Claude does better, workspace APIs, etc. Bring your own API is the smartest move. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like bring your own API for this. Although, like, I mean, it's almost like building it, people would need it. Yeah, I had this almost the exact same error, that red error at the top.
Yeah. I wonder
I had the same error on my end.
Let's see. Well, you know what? We're going to debug that live because I have not seen that yet.
I saw it.
Let's see. Well, good. I haven't. Let's see if we can get that fixed real quick. Let's see.
I was there.
I definitely think the novice type would still want to have this product, but have it like plug and play.
Turnkey.
And then there's kind of like the, advanced type of customer too.
Well, the way, and I think you're right. And I think, well, in terms of like rate limiting or keeping an eye on like the tokens that are being used, because that's where, depending on,
it's gonna get wild.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's
and
probably
just, the hard coded ones too. I'm gonna choose like a decent list so we have like fallbacks, not necessarily for models, but different providers for them too. But let's see here. Oh, you know what that is? I know what that is. That is related to Chris, that thing you were seeing before. That's one of the last things we were doing. So
yeah, I mean, like,
so I'm gonna fix that.
Like I said, I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited.
Oh, you should be.
Well, and then again, going through the user experience and like streamlining and thinking through, okay, what would I need to see? Because right now it's just like my eyes are like, which is great. I'm like, there's a lot to see, but I'm like, I need to know what I need to do first, next.
So what that error rate there is, what you're seeing. So that was one of the last things that we were trying to place in there. So when you save your actual like final products, I'm trying to actually have like tags and whatnot connected to those, because right now it would just be a list and there's no way to organize it. So that's what that was. So it added or removed a column with that data in there. So just having to fix that live, and we're making progress right here. So if it doesn't do this, I just roll back to the last one that was working with. Let's see. Yeah, we were over here, on East Coast time. It was like, well, I'll tinker around a little bit.
So Matthew, and a question for clarification, because it was Allison's first question. The second brain dumps is just that's going to disappear.
Well, we just gotta label it something different. So one is the actual tool if you want to just use that, and then one is all your data that's saved.
Database. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think should be called something other than.
My gut tells me to maximize flow. Just everything's product centric, and it's a draft product.
Where it's fixing that thing right on there, and you'll be very happy to see that it does exactly what I know you want it to do. That's what I'm excited about.
Now wait,
we even have the different formats. We got freaking Markdown. We got EPUB exports, which that was hard to even think, but when she's running.
I almost think for an MVP on this, I mean, even though there's different ways of exporting, etc., almost commenting out everything but ebook. Like
I want to go like just with that, and then we can have all the time in the world for the others.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that may may help streamline. But again, my head goes back to, I understand brain dumps in the library and products, but I almost think that everything's a draft product. Like, I'm not going to use this.
Yes,
I wouldn't imagine using this as a notebook or a scratch pad. It's like everything I'm putting in here is specifically meant to be a product. So everything is just on the products page, saved as a draft product until the product has been published. You don't need to have a brain dump or brain dumps library. It's just products.
Well, if someone puts a bunch of data in there and they want to use it for multiple products, I think that's that
Oh,
is pretty
I
useful.
see what you're saying. So
Because they want to like take that and like, let's say you want to make a book with it. Now you want to make an article with it. You want to
Repurpose
make a
it.
course with it. So
Yeah.
all right, cool. We just
okay,
push
I got
that
it.
update.
I understand the
there.
taxonomy now.
So let's see.
Then I
what
would
we
almost
got.
make, instead of brain dumps, I would just almost like library, but again, make it draft.
Let's see. And let me go ahead.
Sorry, now
and-
I'm thinking like, how would I?
What would you word it?
Yeah, or how would I
I
look
mean,
at
that's
it?
what I was doing too. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm leave it for now. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's fine. That's
But,
fine.
what do we want to
Placeholder.
call that?
Yeah, I think the way you're framing it, library makes the most amount of sense. I mean, not just from the ebook perspective, library, but
I mean,
Um,
honestly, we could simplify it even more because I mean, I would like to have like as least buttons and tabs as possible. You
That's
just
what I'm
have one
saying.
library, and then both of those could just be filters inside of there. That's what I was thinking.
Mhm.
too,
yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Because like I would like to get rid of as as usual as much.
yeah.
crap as possible.
Minimizing the amount of,
So,
of visuals
let's
would
see
help
if
because
that's
there's learning a new process, and then like, what am I?
Close that one.
But here's the thing: if people can use Jira, Allison, have you ever struggled through Jira?
I'm not an aficionado, no.
Oh God, it's like
I've only dabbled, but it didn't seem like fun.
it is not. It is.
That's actually how we wound up in Notion. We started there. We took a hard right turn. Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. Cool.
Okay. Here we
All right,
go.
so check this out. So this is pretty cool. So this is super streamlined
Okay.
to the point where it'll just do everything for you. But if you want to go in, you can because those people are going to be there, right? So you see, we have all the chapters that list out. So
Those
it
are the
takes
chapters.
content, it ideates everything through all the different chapters,
That's
and you could
fucking
actually
incredible.
choose.
Pardon my French, but
Pretty
I
cool,
like
right?
the title.
yeah, I mean, like,
So
can
then
you
you could
move those
go generate
hang on.
all of them.
can you
Right.
drag and drop them around? Because like I'm seeing.
Ooh.
Damn it, Chris. Okay, I wanted to put that in there. It did not get to do that. And of all things you had to mention, I swear to God, everything is in this that I want, but that.
Yeah.
But check this out. So
I
you
just
have the
at
total
least look at
progress.
that, the spark of Lockerdome, birth of a tech. I mean,
Yeah.
just like
Pixels to Passion. I love that one.
it's incredible.
You can go in here. So you could generate one at a time, see how it goes. So I'm going to generate one here, and I can show you guys how this works. You can remove any of these if you want, and it'll just refactor the storyline or whatever you want to call it.
Can you refactor the titles or edit the titles in line?
Mm.
You know what? That's a good note. We should put that in there. But check this out, because we do already have that for the content part.
Yeah, the
which is pretty
content
fun.
piece. I mean, that's it.
So see how quick that was?
The enduring legacy. Holy shit.
Look how quick it generated this whole chapter in here, right?
That's crazy.
So you could
Wait,
go
hang on.
and
This chapter looks more like an outline at the end, but or it's the introduction. So, but the introduction ends.
right.
as
So
an
this would be like the
outline.
intro to the book, like the
Yeah.
hey, here's why I wrote this book. That's
Yeah.
like the sense of how to get
Then
it,
table
right?
of contents.
Yeah. So you can go in, you could edit content inside of here, you could save it, and then it'll detect that in the other chapters. And if you make changes, it'll know and it'll kind of go off of that.
You know what
So
would be
you can also-
fascinating is crossing this over with something like a what does Google call it? Deep research or whatever? Like
Deep
Yeah.
Mind?
That
no,
is
not deep
kind of a
mind.
mandatory thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like, so you can
Yeah.
flesh out. The idea is like, okay, so Allison, I don't know if you've done this, but I did this the other day because I was doing research on, like the most lucrative types of YouTube videos,
Mhm.
and so Google has something in Gemini where you can. I think it's called deep research. Am I right, Matt?
They're all kind of
Hang on.
similar to
So,
that. I don't know who
anyway, so you
started the
press the button.
term,
To
but yeah.
fact check it.
You say, yeah, here's what I want to do. Go do it. And then what it does is it
Mhm.
scours. It says this is what you want to do. So it says, is this what you want to do? Yes. And then it
Mhm.
scours the web, pulls in like 50 some odd links to cross reference, starts analyzing everything, and then ends up compiling like basically content with effectively footnotes and like according to X, according to Y, or
Mhm.
this is that, and this is that. Oh my God, that is
Very underrated. It's
Well,
powerful.
so underrated.
So last week, remember how we were talking about like I was praising Grok? That is
Yeah.
one of the main reasons.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
Mm.
that would
Grok
be-
is as less filters as you could
Yeah.
imagine, right? But not as far as generating content. it will just go and find more crap for you. Like I've gone onto Grok so many times and said, hey, find me, let's say like actually for one of the features in this, I was like, hey, find me a open source project on GitHub that does X, Y, and Z. And then I will like go and explicitly instruct it, see what people are saying about this on Reddit or on X, and it will use that data to return something, and it saves a lot of time.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like the first deep research tool from any of these companies that feels like it's actually doing Google searches and research the way that you would actually.
See, I don't use Grok, but I guess I'm probably gonna have to start.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Why are you deleting?
So I'm actually purposely gonna delete some of it.
Delete that chapter 4.
Don't delete them.
Let's see. Now you don't need that one. You don't need that one. That one wasn't important. We're gonna write the other ones. Chris, this is where this is your world. You're the creator. Happy little.
You're rewriting your story.
Sorry. So let's say that. So let's say that, right? And I didn't realize, I forgot we made that dynamically update. Wasn't that pretty, everyone? Nice. So you can go here, and then you can also, before we move on, you could add a custom chapter. So you could add the title, and then the AI will either create one based off of that, or if you really just want to get in there, you could write your own too. So we have that, and you know what? Let's just go. We're going to go generate all.
You know what I'm thinking this would be a good concept for, but probably not at the same time. College kids for essay writing.
You know what I'm saying though? Like the whole idea of research. I'm
going to put that on the list for the content types when they go in there.
It's like, Allison, try and hang on. I'm pretty sure. Fairly confident that's.
But just the disclaimers, we're not responsible for any whatever.
Yeah, no doubt, no plagiarism. Thank you, Robbie. Good to see you.
Hello, Robbie. All right, so I'm actually really happy because there was one annoying bug on this where if you deleted chapters and click generate all, it would add them all back. So I'm actually happy that finally it's not happening. But guys, it's kind of crazy, like you said, like how quick this actually generates a lot of content too. Like Flash is pretty damn fast. Now that's one thing where I definitely want to have multiple options in there too, because one thing I would like to do, like if I was using this, I want a feature where let's say it generates it I just want something really, really, really good and just let it cook. That's like where the deep research thing would come in. Like I want it to be able to bake if that's what I want, right?
I mean, that to me is, I mean, again, Allison, try deep think of something that you might want to analyze or wrap your head around and try deep research, and I think your mind will be blown. Like it was
type in Matt Sabia's brain.
Like
what is happening in there? There we go.
Okay, here we go. All right, so
where is he?
That reading time pages. Like
nice. Reading time is great.
All right. So you can preview it here. So just real quick, small little caveat, because I'm playing around with this like crazy. I'm not sure what the formatting looks like in the commit that we're running here, but it does a pretty decent job. So it does. Oh, well, that's because I did that. Never mind. I forgot. We edited that before, but it does a pretty decent job. The thing is, I want this to look exactly like the output. For some reason, I'm trying to get the markdown in the preview to look like the PDF thing, but not a big deal. So you could go ahead, preview, you can edit it in here again. And then you can go download, and we have more little file types. Look at that.
Nice.
So we have here our markdown, which that actually is pretty useful for some of the other content types that are
like a blog post.
Like, there's not really a reason you would want a markdown book, right? We'll see if that domain is available though, Chris. So you have your EPUB file, which
I think PDF.
That is the thing I was using deep research for. There is not a lot of pre-made open source kind of things that you can just plug in there. So that was a little annoying. And then of course you have your PDF export, and boom, bada bing, there you go. And then after that, so we are going to have a thing where the buckets are already set up, storage and everything. So it's set to go. It's got to connect the UI. Then you just save the actual outputs to your account too. So all your products, the second you make them, they're saved into your account. So if you want to come back or your browser crashes or something, It tracks every step as it goes, and it saves it like, iteratively, and you can get those all in here. So you can see I've run your
Yeah,
page
ton.
as the test prompt so many times for consistency. So it's pretty clean right here. I'm not gonna lie. Just gonna, get stuff like truncating so much there. Just need some check boxes, little stuff like that. But
And
um,
what about the publish? So that's the ebook. Then what about publishing to a web page?
so that we have the whole flow in there. I basically just have to take that now. That was like the last thing I did tonight. And I was gonna take it and say, hey, put a UI on this, and then
Yeah.
it'll work. But I have the whole flow in there. So the page that you saw here,
The front
this,
page? Yeah.
I kid you, I'm not kidding. I didn't do any of this, and it's kind of scary. So this is 100% AI generated, down to these images.
The logo. Look at the logo.
Why to make logos? Good job.
Bleh.
Um,
Bleh. Brain
and
dump
all of
technology.
even the images, it pulled in, it downloaded them as like files on the server. It's not just like linking to them that it found somewhere, which I was surprised. You see those little animations and whatnot. I
Look at all this
swear I
creative.
did not make any of this. And this is what the pages for the user to look like. They'll use this exact same flow inside of there. It's already set like the back end with like the structured output. So it'll be like a base template, like to guarantee that they have all the necessary things. So
Look at. Hang on. Look at that. Hey, look at the. Just. I want to bask.
If you say what I noticed too, go. What?
I just want to bask in the genius call to action. Turn ideas into income now. That is just. I mean, come on. That is
We're
just.
back to direct sales.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you can't. When you tell people to do it, they don't necessarily do it. But that right there, dude. That is a call to action. That is a
So-
call to action.
You also see what I mean. Where now this is like, it went very like MMO with this, right? Specifically because the first version, it focused too much on the designs of your book, and your books need designs. That's not why they're selling. So
No,
I corrected it.
Yeah.
Yes, I did yell at it again. I
good.
said, no. Focus on the business aspect. And it went, oh, you want a ClickFunnels product? And it gave me this. So you could adjust, whatever style, whatever keywords, whatever. It clearly went very much in that direction. But
Yeah.
pretend this was like an MMO, like a make money product. This is decent copy.
It's
Yeah.
really.
I mean, like I would change a lot on here, but it's not awful.
What we
I'm
want to
very
change,
surprised.
some of
Specifically the images, because I haven't seen other models do that.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
another begs the question though. Is TechJeeper brought up? Be careful, it doesn't pull images you don't have the rights to.
Hmm.
You know what's funny? And yes, I'm half joking, but I didn't pull the images. My little brother Claude did it.
Well, but Claude could still get it wrong.
So I think
even
Claude
if the
should
images themselves
learn
were
how to
like,
generate them.
yeah, I say even if they were generated,
What if
Oh,
you could
do.
connect it to like Pexels and that kind of stuff?
That's true. Yeah, I could just do that. And look at this footer. It's beautiful. It's such overkill, but it's beautiful.
yeah, we
Yeah.
don't have privacy or terms or a blog or a
Hey,
tutorial.
hey,
We're not-
hey.
Chris,
we
the
need
lawyer is
to-
calling me as we speak. He's watching. Look at this. Designed with care, powered by. That's
by AI.
adorable,
I
Claude.
like that.
I feel bad. I yelled
Cute.
at him now.
Designed with care.
But this
Yeah,
is
Allison, can you
so
think of anything
polished.
in your arena of expertise, passion, hobbies, or whatever that you could use this for in terms of transforming? Like, if anybody, okay, what are your hobbies? Let's say.
What are
Yeah.
my hobbies? Well, so I have like tons of voice notes right now in my phone, like 600 of them. So all I would have to do is like transcribe them, which is easy nowadays. The iPhone does it anyways, and then just put it in there. And
so,
like, or even any like notes that I have on my Apple Notes. Just
see what I'm saying is, Allison, you'd be a good test case because I think you're more than average, or at least the type of person that I'm thinking of is that I'm a writer. I've written books. I've done content. I've done ebooks manually, but it's making it more turnkey based upon how people use technology today. Voice memos, jotting down just brief notes, and then just tweeting it the rest of the way, stem to stern, not just creating the content around your quote unquote gibberish, but structuring it, organizing it, outputting it, and then giving you a page that like, you know, you were just brainstorming in the car, 12 ways to blah, 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 blah. And then, you know, you go home, upload it. Yeah. You've got a landing page. You're ready to collect emails and whatnot. So,
and that's something that I really want to try and find a simple way to articulate, because that right there is, like Allison gave probably one of the best examples for what this is for, because people who they know there's something in their heads. And most people are putting it somewhere today and they don't know how to turn that into something. So that's why I like the format of, you know, the brain dump like step, where it's just giving everything you have, everything in your head, and I will turn it into something.
Another level. I mean, I'm not saying it's first iteration necessarily, unless we find it to be the case, or to be able to take, let's say, I mean, this is, I'm sure, an API call or a workflow of taking an audio file like an M4A and pumping it into a transcription, saving someone time taking voice dictation, and then.
Oh, so as far as that, if you put audio files into the file list, it will detect those and it will do that automatically.
There you go, Allison. So
I think kind of the thing now, like there are novices and amateurs and everything like that, but I feel also someone that wants to create a book already has published a lot of things online, whether it's their YouTube channel, their Twitter. Is there a way to incorporate that of like how to like upload everything on your YouTube channel? I mean, YouTube might be harder, but like how to upload everything on your Twitter on here? So
that's a really, really great question, because so right now, if you put in like a link to like a YouTube video, it will get the transcription that YouTube already provides publicly, and it'll just add that into the data. But one thing that I really want to do is, and this is like one of the additions that I would put versus taking away. I want something inside of the tool that's basically called your personas or voices or something like that, where it will just take everything that you've put online and then learn how to write in your voice.
That's the way I think to do it.
And then probably literal voices too, because that's becoming cheaper and cheaper and cheaper today too. That's a super simple thing to add in there. You know, you're not gonna be paying $500 per book for.
See, I think an MVP is just ebook. Everything else is pretty neat to see, but like just keep this ebook simple, straightforward, something to wrap your head around. Courses is the next level. Audio, audio books. I mean, I'm sure it's all iterative.
Ad copy thing, definitely.
Blog posts, social media posts. I think I would focus specifically on the ebook generation. As the core part of the initial launch, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think so too. Plus, I mean, the good thing is, like I said, the reason that we want to focus on just one is now that that's in there, the rest of them are just a matter of changing the names of the steps, asking maybe for different inputs.
Let me ask you this,
and that's it.
And that's good to know. And Allison, I'll ask you this. And by the way, this is genuine. I think the feedback that you provide is worth its weight in gold. I tend to think like the type of person that would want to use this is someone, again, like you. Would you try turning whatever brain dumps that you have into like ebooks as a use case?
I definitely think that like even say like a YouTube video I already have could be broadened because
the
those
URL.
are 10 minutes.
The URLs you can put they're in the input. There's the URL. So
The URL.
But stuff that you've done, you'd be willing to test as a use case. 'Cause I think that it would be immensely. I mean, and then feedback on this didn't make sense, or what if this was here? Like the user feedback in terms of you thinking when you see. Okay, this is again taking the context of what Allison does and what I might do. Random notes, right, into sellable products. The pitch and proposition. If AI, man, just that's the target. This is exactly who is going to see it. And like, I got random. Oh God, I got stacks of random notes.
On that too, one of probably the things that, like, let's say like every other little thing goes smoothly. Like, I mean, like, well, I'll take this now and like, or we can, I'm going to send this to, the other little gnomes just for all the other little stuff that we have a list of that I've been making. But time allowing, the only like one thing I would say I would really, really like to put in there, like next thing after like we ship, is an import of your Apple Notes, or like Notion database, just like.
Although we have to be careful.
Give me everything,
privacy, but privacy would be paramount in uploading that kind of stuff. But
well, that's on them. I mean, like when you like connect any of those things, when they ask you, hey, here's the data we're gonna get. So.
The hardest part about Apple Notes is like they make it so, like, I guess with any note taking, like you can't connect it.
It's not easy.
It's isolated, so you have to like share it here and share it there. So
I think Google honestly, the way that you're doing it now, or the way it's being done now, the copy and paste is probably the most straightforward way. An import, I think, to Allison's point, even the like a YouTube video that was done. Is probably going to provide. It's just more straightforward as opposed to like importing all the notes.
We'll get there because I think it's valuable and important to people, but it's like we want to make it as easy as possible, and I don't have the solution for that yet. Of like how to get everything that's on your Apple Notes to the thing.
Let me see that.
And then it's the only thing that, and again. I'm not
privacy.
the engineer. Privacy would be the thing that you understand that everything you're doing here is this. This is what you're doing. We're not going to take or sell your content. And we've encrypted the database and everything. But just so you know, this is what you are actively doing.
Yeah.
That's in my Apple Notes on here because. I think it'd be funny if like we're assuming it's an Apple typical thing, but then I go in here, it's like here, export everything.
I don't think there is.
I don't see it. So you could do individual exports of notes as PDFs, which
that again, it's unstructured
or whatever. But what if I do? Could I select all the notes and do that?
What about WhatsApp or Telegram? Like, could you share it? Could you share it to a WhatsApp and then it connects? Like there's a workflow specifically for you that connects to the app. Does that make sense? Kind of like an email, but not, because emailing sucks and it takes too long. Like you just go.
I think would be interesting is. Like the act, like a like we wouldn't call it this obviously, but like a brain dump assistant where like you could just text it randomly and just send it files, send it chunks of different data. I mean, Apple shortcut that just sends it the screen contents and it just adds that into like all the data in your account or something like that. I mean, that's more than like a notes thing at that point, but it's a cool idea. I just
again,
well, I think the solution right now, like I'm looking at my Apple Notes and I can send it to Notion. So I think the solution is just getting on the App Store, right?
They have that?
Yeah.
Like it's in the actual Apple Notes app?
Well, no. Okay. The share sheet. Like you can send it through a share sheet.
Yeah, so on the top, when you share, and
It's a
then
share
you
sheet
scroll at the bottom. I don't want to show all my stuff.
No. It's a share
But-
sheet thing. When you share to Twitter, share to Facebook, share to whatever.
Mhm.
That's true. So
It's
you just
just-
need
it's an app.
whatever they call.
You don't need to worry. That's the way to
Give
do
you a
it.
shortcut.
Don't.
Yeah,
I
probably
wouldn't,
what,
I
like
wouldn't do it
share
any other way.
or something
Don't-
like that.
Yeah, don't bake the feature. It just becomes an app on the device, and
Yeah.
then just let them take
Let
it.
me
and
try
send
to
it.
Notion
That's
it.
true.
Yeah, companion app basically.
Create
Now,
a
I'm
link.
wondering what it does. Like, does it send the content or does it send the whole note? Because I know it does that, which is very annoying with some things.
I'll show you. Like, I don't know how to show you without showing you. I don't want
You
to
know,
spam my email, but it's like you
Don't-
shared the link.
Oh, a link. So it's on the
So-
web.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
I
that's
hate
the
that
hard
about it.
part.
hmm
So you can't send the content.
I mean, I'm an Apple Notes person. Like, I've tried everything, and I always go back to that because everything else is too complicated for notes.
Too
but
complicated.
It's annoying.
But
to share
exporting
stuff.
sucks.
Hang on. Notes. Let me see what I got here. I never send the notes this way. Add to
I
read
think
list.
just because it's all through iCloud, that's why they want to keep it protected.
Wait, you can open in Pages. Give me a second.
Yeah. But who uses Pages?
Well, but what I'm saying is if you can open in Pages, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you can, it'll take the content and put it to Pages. So theoretically, if you can export to Pages, you should be able to export with the module or the right share sheet to something else.
But is it just a link?
No, it sent the full copy to Pages on the desktop. I'm not on my iPhone. On the Mac is what it did.
What version are you on? Did you do the
I'm on
beta
Linux.
version of macOS Des Moines, or is that the public one?
I'm on the final. I'm not on beta. I'm on about this Mac. Sequoia 15.3.2.
Okay, I'm on macOS Bridgeport, Connecticut, the new beta one.
I'm not on Des Moines.
Fancy.
I'm learning a lot about notes right now. I'll tell you that.
There we go. I mean,
See, like-
but that's the golden. That's like the
If people
where all
are
the
using
gold
it,
is stored for
and-
people. For a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Did you guys ever try Obsidian?
heard about it.
I downloaded it just out of curiosity, and in 5 minutes, I was convinced it's for psychopaths. It's strictly Markdown. Everything in there needs to be formatted in Markdown. It looks like you're organizing like an SQL database
Oh god.
inside of your menu. I'm like, who is this for? I don't want to meet those
God.
people. Like, my God.
Yeah, that's like Jira.
Well, the name Obsidian already is like sounds very serious.
Dark. Yeah.
Oh,
Ominous.
you don't
It's
take
a
notes in
stone.
Markdown? Hmm.
Yikes.
Yeah, I think point taken. Like if there's a way to, and I think it's the answer to that question is less about the platform and more about a companion app, something that takes
Yeah.
the local device data, whether it's Google or Android or whether it's iOS or Mac OS, and just it adds another share to it. Because I'm
Yeah.
sure that question is going to be asked, like, well, how do I more easily, instead of copying and pasting, just click here and send this to, my, I wouldn't call it brain dump at that point, but like my
Workaround.
library, my
So what I did one time,
auto pen library.
and there was some update that broke it for some reason, but I wanted something where, and this is like, admittedly, this is probably a, like, what was that subreddit? It's like Adderall thoughts, where I made an Apple shortcut that would grab anything on my phone screen, not like a screenshot, but just, you could actually have it pull just the content. So where that's a link, text on the screen, images, whatever it is, and in one click, it would just add it to like a Notion database. So you could integrate very easily just with Apple shortcuts, because you could do pretty advanced stuff. Like Apple shortcuts is probably one of Apple's
Best
most
features.
underrated products.
Yeah,
Because you have to
Apple
do it
shortcuts
yourself.
is make.com on your
Yeah.
Mac.
Yeah.
People don't realize that. Like you could execute code, you could do API calls, like you could do so much stuff in there people don't realize. So you could just share the link to an Apple shortcut for people who sign up, and that would work too. But then they need to have an iPhone. So.
Right. You know, and here's the thing. That may be for the more advanced user. I think the average user is going to be looking for, and again, I think the target is specifically more of a me who might know how to do it, but just ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
Or an Allison.
Too much time to
exactly. Who's got, who's got the stuff done in a YouTube video or notes and just doesn't necessarily know how to take all that and make it to what AutoPin would make it. So I think it's just the target of the ease of use after having something done, but just not sure what to do with it.
I think I want to take a moment right this second, whether it's chat live or replay, to ask, where do you guys put your stuff? Is it on Apple Notes? If you're an Android user, what do you use?
That's the funny thing is
I have you guys here right now.
I use everything. I've used Google Docs. If I know I want to keep it extendedly, like, if I want to have like a permanent place for it, it's usually Google Docs. If I want easy access, it's usually Google Keep. If I'm brainstorming, more often than not, I'm doing it in Apple Notes. So I use Mac OS, but I use Android as well. And to Tech Jeeper's point, he says you're overthinking it. Start with copy and paste until people ask for more. And I think Matthew was even saying, he staged it. He says, one of the things he wants to do is go down that path. And I don't disagree. I think that's something that it may be the amount of effort that goes into it versus what comes out of it.
Totally.
But at the same time, I think an easier process to export in a companion app from Apple, taking that data and pushing it into the AutoPen pipeline would be
definitely.
We have some reports also: Google Keep, Notepad++, Docs for writing, and
Notepad++. Okay, that if everyone gets that, that's funny.
That's old school.
Oh,
Docs good for writing for notes. It's Keep. Yeah, see, I'm good. I'm kind of the same way.
I do everything on my phone on the go.
Yeah, that right there is the thing. Like, I need something that is everywhere that I don't need to think about.
That's Google Keep, because I can get to it on the web. I can get to it on my mobile device.
Yeah,
it's limited. It's limited in certain respects
to stay there.
But it's also I use Google. But I use Apple, but I also use Google.
Like, I wish Notion had some sort of template. Ironically, Notion, which is what it's made for, I hate it for notes. I use it for everything else. My entire life is in there. So I do have something where it kind of syncs all my Apple Notes into like an archive, just to make sure I have everything, and then probably train my AI avatar one day on or something. But that's the only thing that's annoying. Like, I use Notion for everything but notes, ironically.
I'm looking at my notes and I'm looking at them. I'm like, why did I save this? Why? Like, what? It's just like, I know why, but it's like
spaghetti and meatballs for Monday,
Yeah, what the fuck did I write that down for? It's
move helmets to basement.
Yeah, let me tell you. Probably need to do that too. But in looking at it, it's like a lot of brain dumps, a lot of brainstorming is what I'll use notes for. Keep is more organized thoughts that I might want to pull from anywhere. And again, Docs is like, this is extended writing that I don't necessarily need to look at all the time, but I need to have, I'm going to save them there, not in a Keep note or not in a notebook.
Okay.
Siri.
I didn't want to distract us too much.
You didn't?
I didn't, but I did.
No, I mean,
it's really remind me. Yeah, good luck with that.
Everyone finds their own flow. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Everyone finds their own flow constantly. And I know I need to do a better job, because sometimes what'll happen is like, I wrote that down somewhere. Where did I write that down?
And see, that's one of the things I really like about Notion. Their AI integration is extremely well thought out.
But it's just so well. I mean,
engineered.
I get it.
Like, Notion is the pinnacle, at least today, or maybe just in software, whatever it is, of a consumer user focused freaking company. Like every time they post an update where, you know, I mean, every company, it's like, hey, we added 3 new textiles. Congratulations. You're like, yeah, I don't care.
Does
When
Notion have
Notion
an
does it,
API for the
you actually
user?
have the reaction that those people want.
I
Like
think
you
Notion
actually
does
get
have an
excited.
API. There's
Does
an
Notion
API
have
for
an
Notion.
API for the users, like user specific?
Yeah, which is also
Okay.
pretty decent.
So
They
we'll
let you
integrate
do
that.
a lot with it. Exactly.
Okay, so then my question, Matthew, in terms of what we saw, and in terms of what we've talked about here right now, what are your thoughts on like next steps for AutoPen? I mean, I know we talked, but like in terms of next steps and expectations, like
yeah, I think basically the only thing that's left there is to, well, I want to keep the other like product types in there, but just disable them or just have like a little thing on there that says, hey, these are coming
soon.
Yeah, exactly. Like I want to leave them, but it's like, hey, this isn't working, and there's 5,000 support messages like that. Keep the ebook flow as it is outside of like really crazy small 5-minute things like the stuff we went over, like editing the titles and dragging stuff like that, right? And then after that, it's pretty much test the actual whole like user flow 5,000 times, make sure that, you know, everything is secure or working, most importantly, and then probably put real copy onto our page, and then everything is pretty much good to go.
Yeah, I'll be interested. Yeah, I'll be interested in seeing the from stem to stern, working some of my copy through to the publishing of a web page, like again, stem to stern. But yeah, if it's generating, that's, you know, more than it was
pretty
doing
clean,
last
right?
week. What's that?
It's pretty clean, right?
I mean, it's
slick.
It's clean looking. The UX is a little much. Like
yes, there's
I don't
a lot that needs to be clipped off.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at. Like I was like, what am I? Where am I? What is in that?
Yeah.
Is it more visuals for you? Is that?
It's not just visuals. It's like there's a lot of information and a lot of different options. Like, and like,
Too
what is
many
this?
words?
What do I need to do now? Where am I being
People
led
give up
to?
very quickly, and you need to assume that their attention spans are 2 seconds.
Yeah. So it's like it's being a little more concise in the workflow. I noticed also, like the terminology that was being used, maybe it wasn't as intuitive. But that's, again, those are small adjustments in terms of, okay, this is what I would like.
And that's the thing, like with all that stuff too, like 90% of that, or probably 98% of that, that's just what was generated.
That's what I'm saying. It's all manual change.
To go through and just
that I'm not concerned about.
Yeah. So
there was some order of, it was telling me to. There was one box where I was telling you, why does that look like there's computer code? Like it was saying source with the the curly Q.
Right. That was the thing that the error that I fixed on the thing, because I forgot, like before you joined, I was like midway through making adding that into
I didn't understand what that was. I didn't understand what that part was, and it wasn't contextualized. It was saying select the box. I'm like, what box?
So that was like adding the actual metadata into like the book, like the object of the book, and not just the whole like flow or whatever you want to call it. So
I think when
the users look at them like inside of their account, there's the actual like title information. Here's this. There's these tags, so they could actually like sort them and stuff like that. So that's in there now.
And again, it'll take, I think, just testing, right? Like iterating and testing.
Yep, it's always what it is.
But yeah, I mean, it's
nice today. That is the majority of the process. It's still the worst part, but the fact that you get to that so quickly is still kind of weird.
Yeah, and you got the PDFs generating.
Yeah,
downloadable.
Crazy.
And next thing too, I don't think this is necessary unless you think it is, because it's like it's a small thing to add, but we now have some very nice free image generation models, and one that just came out this week that everyone's seeing everywhere. So it'd be very simple to put that in there. It's just personally, I think leave that for later because
Yeah,
if you're gonna do
Down
it,
the line.
people are
and
gonna
that's
want
something
to
I would also
really
tie into.
choose what they look like and
Yeah.
customize them, and
I
that's
think, yeah, it's number one. I don't think it's MVP. Number two, I mean MVP.
I doubt
is
there's
quite
gonna be a lot
honestly-
of children's books made with
Yeah,
this.
and,
So-
and MVP is just that. It's like, okay, I got the idea, brain dump, throw it into the form, builds the PDF, builds the web page. It's you launch the product and now you're selling it. That's MVP. It's raw MVP. Everything on top of that is
yeah,
icing on the cake, and that's where I would get into
Remember
using
that.
giving
The
people their
product
ability.
is the key word in that.
Well,
like this means this is something that you could ship, and that's it.
That's what I'm saying. So when it comes to the image generation, that's specifically where I would give people the ability to tie in their API, their own API keys, because that it could get the, at least.
But that's the crazy thing, dude. The two best image generation models today, at least for now, as a loss leader for these companies, is free. Like that's how crazy it is. Like the one that Google integrated into Gemini, the image editing thing, 100% free, and
Crazy.
decent rate limits. It's crazy.
That's incredible. Oh, Tech
speaking
Jeeper.
of,
Hey,
hang on,
Robbie, over on LinkedIn. Just make sure you add your prompt for generation to open use images that are public domain. Or honestly, just generating, you get around all of that just by generating unique images.
Yeah,
period.
exactly.
And I
Or
think
like
that,
Alex said too, there's sites like Pexels and like stuff like that, which
I
have
never even heard of that.
APIs and all that. Let's see.
For that though, if you there's self publishing where you're hosting your own website and
Mhm.
everything and you're taking events, but like
Oh.
what if someone wants to do Amazon? Like what I don't know the ownership structure of like
Oh,
you need
so-
to own the photos and
Wait,
the copyrights and all that stuff.
I was going to say,
Mhm.
what would be, well, I'm not saying this is the approach. How are you framing Amazon in that way? And I'll go off on what I was thinking when you said that. So repeat what you just said.
Mhm. So like if you're self-publishing like on your own, taking your own payments through your own website like Stripe or whatever,
Mhm.
then there might be less restrictions. I'm sure there might be some legal ramifications on photos and everything like that, but I know that Amazon is pretty strict about formatting. I don't know about ownership of photos
See,
and
yeah,
illustrations for
Yeah,
them.
I would
There could be like a disclaimer on the bottom that's like, hey, just so you know,
I would
Mhm.
definitely
images.
Yeah.
if
By
images
the
were
right
to be used, I would definitely say generate in AI, get around that
Mhm.
snag of using somebody else's images, clip art,
And
whatever, all
last-
together.
I'm very curious if there is some weird rule about that too, because up until extremely recently, like Audible was so strict with AI voices until like 6 months ago too. So I'm curious what
And
the
it's really
images are
changed,
too.
yeah.
But
I don't
you got-
know.
You got me thinking though, Allison. In our workflow, export to a web page, and it's a landing page specifically for that product. Matt, have you thought about what if they launch another product? Is there a link to a greater page for them, like a homepage
Yeah.
that has listed
Kinda
all
like
their products?
We first talked about, I think on the very first one of these that we did, I think a good idea is each user could have their own homepage, which is basically like a directory for
Yeah.
the different products.
Yeah.
But I kind of thought maybe it's better to flip that backwards in a way. I think it should just be like individual like pages for each product because it just gives them more flexibility. And then
But what if they want to?
the directory page is kind of like a luxury, like an extra after.
I was gonna say, so what if they wanted to say, well, get my other ebook, get my other courses, kind of like discovery for everything else they do.
Yeah, I mean,
That could almost be like a menu,
there's a lot
like a
of different
menu
things to
item,
do. I
like
mean,
my other, get my other stuff. and
yeah,
then
like a
click,
link
and then-
tree even kind of thing, just to
Yeah.
connect all their stuff.
Mhm.
Like they could paste in their social links, and it could have like preset. Like,
But you know what I'm saying?
components
Like
for
if they
that,
got
but,
5 ebooks that you learn about this one,
Mhm.
also learn about, again, upselling. Like the idea, like, hey, you're buying my course on how to be an internet entrepreneur, and
Mhm.
during checkout, hey, I've also got this ebook. You want to buy that
Mhm.
too?
Yeah.
You feel me? Because that
So for that, I mean, the good thing is we're probably going to wind up still using Stripe for the customer
right.
payments too. Like there's a pass through that like it's technically like through our system, but they could set it up through there. And those settings would actually be available for them already in there, I'm assuming. I mean,
You
I
know
know
what
like
I'm saying,
on
though?
like
Like,
our
making-
side of it is,
making
but
a
I'm
product-
going to see if
right, making a product recommendation of their other products, like
right.
and doing it automatically. Hey, you like AI stuff? I've done this about AI. Add
Mhm.
these to your cart too. So
Right.
that would probably be the most relevant part to publish cross discovery, because it increases conversions, increases revenue, right? And that's it. It also encourages people to create more, and specifically in this arena, right? So that would be, I wouldn't say it's MVP necessarily, but that would be, I think, something that would be valuable. What Allison got me thinking of, because you can sell ebooks on Amazon, right? Well, I'm not saying it would be MVP, but instead of just exporting to PDF and you having your web page, exporting to PDF, etc., maybe on a premium level, export to Amazon, create your Amazon page stem to stern at a premium level, and then it's an Amazon ebook generator.
Yeah. I've never played with Amazon from a developer standpoint, but if they have a decent API,
I can't imagine
they do.
There's got to be a way to do it. There's got to be.
Or if they don't, there's so many wrappers for things.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's the crazy thing.
It would be. I feel. Again, I would put that at a premium level, because we're not. Once we've generated it, we've lost the customer, right? Once if they're not building a web page to sell on site, they're selling off site. I think that's a premium value. I think that's a higher value tier. Like, hey, if you're making, sure, $100 a month, then we'll give you all the,
like, let's say for Amazon, if you could do that, I mean, even like very tech savvy people are like, oh, I don't even want to even jump in to that,
For what? What do you mean?
Like just to set up like your old like Amazon store and this and that. Like even if, like you're technical, it still seems like a weird, like convoluted process.
It is
overwhelming the way that Amazon has their whole thing set up. That's a better way to put it.
It's convoluted. People do it, and what I'm saying is there could be a premium at that point of helping people take everything here, get in, and just bring them over to Amazon where they're generating revenue.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. At that point,
I'm curious. What if
affiliates?
Well, yes.
Affiliates are baked into this system too, Allison. Like that's I don't know if it's MVP, but did you see that link I sent you, Matt?
Like for the checkout,
I did.
It should be Shop Pay.
Really quick because I was on mobile, but I didn't go through and like actually sit and take a look at it yet. Okay. But I know the one you're talking about.
Sorry, Allison. What did you say? Shop Day?
Shop Pay. I see it a lot nowadays for like.
I don't know. Is that integrated with Stripe? Is it an alternative?
Integrated with Stripe, yeah. But basically, with the process that you're like, hey, here's the book, and here's all these other things you want to buy. Just click, boom. So Shop Pay and Stripe are like the way we would.
The same thing, yeah. Because even like Shopify payments is just Stripe. People don't realize that, but Shopify has no moat whatsoever. Just to say it right here, they don't. So
Shopify is taking over the world.
Sorry, Toby, I love you. Could I shine your head? I don't know.
Well, in many pages we're built. I'm saying we're not building a Shopify competitor, but like we're building pages for people to sell digital stuff, right?
Yeah.
Right, but I mean, for this, it's more just the convenience of the tool itself. Which here's the thing too: anyone could go out there and do what the hell we just did, but you could say that about anything at the end of the day.
To make money, you really only need two things. You need the landing page to talk about the item, and then you just need the checkout. That's it.
And just doing it.
Yeah.
Just that. Most people don't get to that very important step.
It's like, even if you do, this is what I'm saying, even if you do, it's the question of the right copy and the right content. And that's where I stop.
That's where we come in.
Yeah. And that, honestly, Allison, when I fleshed out an ebook, I'm like, well, I've got the information, I've got the knowledge, I've got the expertise, to a certain degree, name recognition, but like, it's nowhere near turnkey, and the amount of time and energy that I spend on it, I don't know if I'm going to ever see that come back. And I'm like, I'd rather, I mean, and then I looked at one platform or another, I'm like, yeah, but they want like $97 a month. I'm like, I'm not sure I'm going to make that much. So why would I why would I take that risk? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, and I know that everyone's got different built-in audiences, and I think quote unquote influencers could very well have a field day with this, especially if they have a built-in audience that is interested in learning from them. But that's that again, that's where my head went, of like the stem to stern, just beginning to end, not just the generation of not just writing it, but actually figuring out how to sell it.
I would
it's
add
the same audience.
email swipe files to the creator.
What's
if
that?
they have an email audience, email swipe files.
Well, that's having it on the landing page, having a way to capture their customers. I mean, that's going to be critical for them too. They're going to. I mean, I don't know if that's a part of MVP, because they're going to want to know.
I think it definitely is, like, having it, period, because I mean that's vital. But one thing I'm curious about is, I mean, you could do both methods, kind of like we were saying, like with the API keys, where we could also just like kind of white label a service to them in a sense, but at the same time, I think it would be good if they could bring their own email service too, and just like integrate it with the forms. But
if they want,
the thing with that is, a lot of people who are there using that feature, if they know how to do that, they may already not be inside of the app. If they're already doing their own email marketing stuff, in some cases, for half the user base, they're just going to want it in there. They have no idea how the hell that works.
Right.
There's going to be plenty of them, right? But that's one thing I'm trying to think about too. I mean, it's a simple problem. You just got to select the option, but that's one thing I'm curious.
Okay, so in your rundown, I mean, because we've kind of gone into the weeds on what's going to happen with.
You saw what I'm doing in the background, didn't you?
What?
You saw what I was doing in the background, didn't you?
No.
Oh, because that was great timing. Because here, throw my screen up, because this generated right as you said that. It finished.
Oh my god!
Like, you could see, like,
I look so old. What is this? I look. What,
like a potato.
What is going on with me?
And my eyes are closed, so that's typical.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
I'm putting Allison to sleep.
I don't. I'm just generic white guy. I'm not anything, actually.
Yeah, but look at me. What is this?
All right, we're gonna go.
52 years old, but man, I look 52 years old.
Right. Much better.
Oh my god.
Looking.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my latest.
He sent me some.
Yeah, he sent some to me.
Yeah.
So while I've been working on
the
this
Muppets,
stuff, I have just had
the ones.
Yes,
I love the Muppets.
Tabs open on my second screen, where I'm just putting like random crap into this as I'm working, and I'm just. It's too late.
Yeah.
Too late. Oh, hang on. I need to pull up for them. The one I sent.
So wait, hang on. Are you on the paid plan then, Matt?
Yes, this one is here. Yeah.
He's got the fully loaded one.
Yeah, because I didn't. Man,
I do not.
Yeah.
No,
So
I have the $20 one. That's
I had Pro for a little bit until I realized, what am I doing with my life? Hang on, I'm trying to find the one that I sent you earlier. They're gonna love this.
The Muppet one of me.
Yeah.
At the computer, I'm like, oh Jesus.
This is
it's pretty funny.
I gotta down and drag it into the thing. Okay, so this is one of my favorites, because the detail that this thing put into this photo
crazy
is amazing. Like, dude, I can zoom in even more on this.
You know what? I mean, I'm going.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. The fuzzies.
Crazy. So I'm going to crop
the hand on the desk is what got me. Look at the little reflection that it added. It's perfect. It's amazing.
Wow.
So I also processed one photo of me and Allison before, and we're not going to sleep for a couple of days. So
my eyes look wild
with fire. We just look like we're some cracked out Muppets, but which sounds like a British insult. You're a cracked out Muppet.
I'm thinking of cropping that and just making that my profile picture everywhere, because this is crazy.
You know, I almost did that too, until I realized every person in AI Twitter is already on it.
Yeah, they're doing that, as well as the Studio Ghibli.
Yep.
Yeah,
those are
nice.
God, those are my favorite. It's
Some of
so
them are
good.
really. I'm like, I mean, where
So
we
the
were
thing
a
about
year ago.
I mean, everybody is, doing the styles and generating the, this image in X, Y, and Z, or this like a Muppet. But the image editing is kind of crazy too. Like there are a lot of detailed like elements that this model could do that we haven't seen. So you could put blocks of text inside of the new OpenAI image. Whatever. See that I don't know what it's called. It's the image generation that's with GPT-4o.
Okay.
OpenAI's naming scheme is just the spiritual successor to
Yeah.
Apple at this point, and it's awful. So you could upload an image and say, "Hey, write this on the wall." Here, well, I'm going to do it. Just realized, as I said, I'm just going to do it. Here we go. Take a screenshot of myself. Oh, it's going to be written over there. Okay. So I could take that. Like this is finally. So the way I've been describing it is this is what like our grandparents thought when we described editing images on the computer, where you're literally just change this computer and there it is.
So wait,
I'm gonna open.
I'm impressed that you're impressed with this product from them because
It's the
in the
first
past-
AI thing that's kind of got me in
Yeah.
a bit.
there you go.
Like
Yeah.
it's
There, I look so much
pretty-
younger.
Let's say, oh man,
It's okay.
it keeps doing that. Let's go back to that one first. Let's say, oh, there we go. Look at that. Let me share again. If it loads,
When you share, I'll pull you up.
Let's say, all right, bam, there we go. In a couple of weeks, because if you sneeze in their direction, they will run for the hills. So we'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
they're probably
So,
going
here
to
we
change the red liquid
Yeah.
concept.
And it's just a matter of time. And then everyone's gonna start one upping each other, which is like the fact that they're doing it
Mhm.
is great because then we're gonna see one ups. I see though it takes a long time.
It does. I mean,
Yeah.
the images thankfully are extremely like high resolution,
Yeah.
which is also weird. There's no other models that are doing that. Not even like Flux, not even
Yeah, but see,
anything like that.
they'd be smarter to do a low res.
You draw me on the wall? Oh no.
They'd be smarter to do a low res and then
Then
allow
upscale
you
if you
to.
want.
Yeah, like Mid Journey. Mid Journey does low
Yeah.
res and then I can upscale.
Oh my god.
That you
Close
ish.
enough. Close enough. Oh, I got deep
gained-
fried a little bit.
Yeah, no,
But,
dude, you
oh
gained
boy.
about 20 pounds there.
Jeez.
Where's
It's
glasses?
the not smile. Smile is a little scary.
I know.
Matches the red liquid.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go give him and you could iterate on an image and it doesn't regenerate the whole thing every time. It stays perfectly consistent. So I've had a couple conversations in here where I've gone for 30 or 40 messages and everything just stays perfect all throughout. So I'm gonna go give him a big creepy smile.
Oh gosh.
Oh, pro tip 2 for this, it's a little bit slower. Well, duh. But you can do multiple images at once because they also added image generation to Sora, which is free now, which is what it's worth. So
Free.
I'm glad
Okay.
they
I'll
realize that.
Oh.
But you could do like 4 images at a time in there, which is good. And only 1 in here. And also not in the apps. Not the iPhone app, not the desktop app. And only sometimes it shows up in here. Billions of dollars. And we made a better UI in our stupid little ebook thing that ChatGPT has.
Well, I don't know.
get
We're
it.
not quite there yet, but we are.
I still think it looks better than this. At
Than a
least the
blurry
mobile
image.
version is the same as the desktop version functions. It is corrected his 2? It corrected his 2?
No, you had
His exclamation.
your exclamation question to question exclamation.
Ah, that's a good observation. Wow. Oh, and also sometimes it just won't load, so you need to keep refreshing.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say sometimes it just sticks
Yep.
and then
I see an eyebrow raise.
Oh, I can't. That's what's making me worried.
it's gonna be like
And those are not your
Oh
eyebrows.
boy.
I'm not AI.
Not
Yeah.
allegedly.
Real I know I'm not. I've disproven that a time and time
the
again.
eyes. Slightly.
Another
bulgy.
refresh. Here we go. You're still sure our interface is not better than this?
Oh my God.
Boy.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Okay. That's.
Oh, open
You
the
want to
tab.
see
Oh,
here, Jedi?
God.
You want to see me as a Muppet?
Oh no.
Wait,
Oh,
where's your
no.
Muppet thing? Hang on, let me. Where do you see me as a Muppet? Here.
Hey, we're the weird people
Oh
your dad
my
works
God.
with all night.
Each tooth is so big.
Oh, why did I? Oh, that shouldn't have been pulled. Oh, well, someone's not sleeping tonight.
No, I'm
Wow.
not.
No, puppets do not have teeth. Well, some of them do. Not all
Make
of them.
him a puppet
They can't have teeth.
Muppet. And by the way, I do type that every time because I find if you
The
do
puppet
more,
Muppet.
it knows more like what you're looking for.
More.
Which one looks
Also sounds like a
similar?
British insult. You puppet Muppet.
Nice.
This
Yeah,
is
this was my.
This is a
There
licensed.
it is.
This is a licensed Muppet, by the way. This is a licensed, like legitimate Jim Henson's Workshop
Are you
Muppet.
serious?
Yeah, they sold
Okay,
them years
okay,
ago.
Okay. Forget this. What's the story behind that? Like, that's the most interesting thing that's come up in the show so far.
FAO Schwartz had a build the Muppet like place on FAO Schwartz's website, and you went and you chose the color, shape,
Wow.
like what you want, features, and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
And I mean, it wasn't like unlimited.
You wanted me to look like a Smurf?
Yeah, I was like blue. Blue was the only one that had this head because there was either a tall yellow, and I'm like that didn't look good, and then there was a weird like a red, and the blue one. This one I thought was the most like a Muppet me. That yeah, there we go.
Nice.
No, wait, hang on. Wait, did this
Are we
Muppet
gonna get a creepy smile?
did it have teeth?
I hope it does.
That looks like me.
Oh
Yeah, there's
That looks a lot like me.
Well, that's kind of odd. Honestly.
hang on. Look at your hat. Look at your hat. Final boss.
Oh my gosh. Wait, that's the prompt I wrote. That was not in anything.
Make him a puppet Muppet.
Okay,
I
so
just took whatever
did-
letters were in your hat and
I did
like
grab
made
that
something up.
Oh,
screenshot. So now we're gonna go
Oh
turn
God.
the Muppet into um
I don't know where you're going.
I don't know either.
Turn the Muppet
Better.
Mm.
I don't know.
into better Muppet. What
I don't
if you
know
turn
about-
that into Studio Ghibli? There, that's the
You turn me into
Flames.
or
Is
the
flames
Simpsons.
against the terms?
I'm surprised people have not done the Simpsons. Honestly, what was that,
Oh.
Allison?
We're gonna try right now.
Flames?
What flames?
Yeah.
We're gonna do both.
What? Yeah.
It's style.
Chat GPT is a tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
This is gonna be
That's
I
a
don't know,
weird.
it's like a toy
I knew
for
that.
me.
Ask for no reason.
Let's see.
Right, check.
The Muppet is on fire. And
What? What? Why would you make me on fire? You're trying to make me dead?
man, my favorite Thursday evening activity has become watching you guys, or you guys watching me type things in and hearing the awkward giggles in the background.
Yep.
But Allison's
It's
got that
doing
market
well.
cornered.
May have
Sorry?
to do a refresh. Let's try this one. Yeah, so I just have like these tabs open on my second screen while I was coding that thing all night. And it was the greatest entertainment. Here we
Oh,
go.
there's the Simpsons.
Ooh, I think this is gonna be solid.
Ooh.
I don't know. That Muppet head looks like
Why do I have my hair? What happened to my hair?
What happens in my hair?
You got two left.
see how
So obviously I have more hair
the
than him.
the Simpsons I figured would
boy.
be. Oh yeah, look at that.
I did not look good.
No.
Whoa! Look at the detail on the
This
shelves.
is not okay. This is not okay.
This is
I love how everyone else is just like, "Oh, that's cool," but like we're all like, "Whoa! If you look at that, if you look at the grain on the back of the curtain,
Look, you can see my stubble.
Oh, look, you got your wrinkles.
Look at, why do I always keep looking old?
You got all your wrinkles.
Why look, it's got
it's so ironic." Like give me a too. Oh my gosh! Or what do we got here?
the shirt's right and the
That's so on the Muppet, yeah.
Muppet shirt's right.
Wow.
Phrases I haven't heard this week.
I like
Hello Kitty, yeah, that's a good
I like
idea.
Yeah. Love Hello Kitty.
Oh, I swear if it does what. Oh my goodness! Oh, it's so jittering. I can't blow it up.
This is so
Birthday just
cinematic.
Mourning in dramatic pause.
It's
Not
like
okay.
Hang
Look
on,
at
I'll
look
blow
at
it up
my
yet.
face with that
It's not done.
Muppet. I was like,
Face.
you have a mustache in that one? It looks good.
He's
you know,
like a
Allison, I
detective in the
do grow
corner.
out a mustache. I'm just saying every
Okay.
so often.
I can't see it on camera right this
I
second because
do.
you're small on the screen.
That's incredible.
We don't mean to put you on fire,
Oh, it's so buggy.
but we do.
There we
I
go.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Pay for a pro account, because damn, dude, that's
Oh my goodness. That's your new Twitter header.
oh my
That's-
god. That's
That's
incredible.
incredible.
I'm gonna cry.
You know what's amazing? This is how good this is when you think about it. I just took that screenshot off like the little 200 by 300 little
Yeah.
thumbnail,
Yeah.
and look at the detail it
You
adds.
see,
into it.
like all the hair.
Look at that.
That's how I look, seriously, with the beard. That's real damn close, dude.
Wow.
And the shadows of the fire.
Yeah,
That's a, oh my
that's
God.
incredible.
Look, it's coming like out of the shirt. Wow. Okay, who else can we set on fire? Everyone watching is like, oh, finally the good part. It's when Matt swears at Cursor or catches things on fire.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh! I didn't realize I did this one.
Hang on.
Oh, it's just pure copyright infringement. Okay. So we're gonna come here. We're gonna go set them
For-
both
But you asked for a Muppet.
fire.
You asked.
There you go.
Hang on. Hang on. You asked him to be a better. Oh, so you can set the Muppet on fire, but not a person.
I'm curious, actually. I wonder if it will do.
Could you-
Oh,
boy,
I-
you-
oh, come
you
on.
pissed off Allison so much. She left.
This is offensive against
back.
Muppets.
I'm back.
She's back.
What about flaming Hello Kitty?
Easy, honey, easy.
It's Muppetist.
Flaming Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh, I need a new window. Too many things open.
She's my friend.
We're gonna go. Oh, why does it keep coming back to this?
Because it likes
Nothing in this app makes sense.
That one because I don't even have.
Flaming, oh, kitty
Obviously, I do.
it. I don't
being
know.
chased by
A
big
Muppet,
bird
Big Bird.
Big
and Howard. Howard. and-
Howard?
No, it's not gonna do that because I know it's not gonna do that.
You Jedi.
No,
Okay,
it's not
what
gonna.
to do. There's select people it doesn't care about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do whatever you want to because I know the three that I would try. Joe, I don't know. I haven't tried this one yet, but it's weird how selective it is. Given that it's open AI, it's weird how much it allows, but there's certain things. Like I'm trying to remember the ones that what were the ones that it blocked? There were some weird ones. It was like
Why? What do you need, huh?
No, nothing.
I forget.
Oh, good. Thank you, big sports fan.
Hmm. Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
Now
be
That's
change
about
it
good now.
to the count Muppet whispering in his ear. He's gonna hang this one up in the bedroom.
Oh my god. It's just yeah.
Oh,
No.
Short limit.
Come on.
Wait 2 minutes.
hold on.
No, that's the worst.
Wait, do
Hang
you guys
on.
notice anything?
Yeah, it called out my name, Chris Perillo's ear, and you didn't prompt Chris Perillo. You said his. Careful, honey, because you're flicking my.
Oh, wait, it's in the image.
Careful how you take them off. You got to break them carefully because otherwise you'll snap the hand.
The limits are like all over the place too. It's definitely usage based because I've done some where I've just gone for like hours and repeat. Let's see. Oh,
There
you know
you go.
what? I don't know what I expected,
Nice.
but
That turned out
that's it.
Who's that?
Joe Rogan.
Who's Joe Rogan?
Exactly,
He's a Muppet.
Oh no.
Muppet? Joe Rogan?
dude. That's crazy.
Gosh. Yeah, I
Now,
can't-
can it be like? Are there particular words to stylize these things, like
What-
cinematic, or
Yeah.
just like?
Anything.
Good
Is
thing,
there
though,
consistency?
mhm,
Because that one with the cinematic fire was like, wow.
yeah.
But I
The
don't know how
thing
you tag
is-
that.
And I understand why this one works as well as it does from like a really nerdy perspective.
Mhm.
Because it's not like just running a diffusion process like other models do based off like keywords in your prompt.
Yeah.
4.0 plus max 0.5 model, it's image generation, but it's also language and it's audio. So
Mm.
it knows what you're talking about at the same time. Like it's not
Mhm.
just diffusing the keywords you put in there like the other tools.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to get what you want, which is nice. It really is just like talking to a designer and going back and forth. It's pretty crazy. Like here, oh, I gotta find, hold on. I'm gonna pull up one photo. This is probably my favorite as far as the googly moogly, whatever the style is, but this one blew me away.
So,
Like this is one you could frame.
Goat, you can actually with a free account, because I only have the free account on open for ChatGPT. You can do that. You could do that. You could create that. You got 3. I think everybody gets 3 free image credits a day.
3 Muppets. Everyone knows the rules.
That's it. Three
This
Muppets.
is that's the thing is like this
You're
is the thing that would get me to, if I knew I could use it every day, I'd pay for it. I don't know if I would beyond just the
You know, if this does
Oh my
this,
God.
you need to pay for it. I don't know why that made no sense, but you know,
no, it makes absolutely no sense.
like Jeb Bush, please clap.
Please clap.
Oh my God.
Oh yes.
Why do I look like I'm just like dying?
You look more like a Muppet in this than the Muppet.
My God, I look like I'm dying.
All right, so Allison's gonna crack up at this one. So one of my like original, I actually think he is watching tonight at some point, or he'll see this. One of my first mentors in like the marketing space, Mr. Jamie Lewis. I took one of his images, and I actually took this image as well, so I could take credit. So, oh, it's saved as a live photo. Oh my gosh! I
Oh
know
my
it.
God.
So I took this image. Allison, there's your god uncle brother person, and
You can just watch that all day.
If I could open a new tab, it's
Oh
Art.
my God.
it is
Yeah.
amazing what it
That's
did
fun.
with this.
That's
Like,
fun.
look at the detail on the car.
That's incredible.
Every little thing is perfect on this. Somehow it's better than this. Oh, old Ale man, if you're watching, I love you to death. And it goes to this.
Incredible.
All right, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We got to burn this one again. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to go a new one here. And we're going to go here. Oh, then we're going to go to the weird drop down menu. Let's see. I'm going to go. Okay, what we do is a little bit different with this one. This one could be being Um, um,
I don't know where you're going.
haunted by a bird while on fire, and the blue screen of I don't know. Oh wait,
No, you
Oh.
gotta do the new one.
yeah, to the wrong one.
Yeah,
Oh,
gotta save it.
that was bad. I should feel bad. What is it? Here we go. You know what's funny? We had other things in the list.
We'll
But
get to them.
We
Sorry,
all, yeah, we
I
all
feel
knew
like
this is what it would turn into.
No,
This is what
Allison,
we
your
wanted.
presence is very well appreciated.
Yes.
I can derail anything. It's really easy.
No, not like I can.
I'm gonna
So
get a shirt with that on it for you.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll burn you next. Don't
Flames
worry.
and chaos.
the funny, Matt, did you see that it put some of that chat text up on the ticks clocks?
I did not know.
And that, very limited in frame rate. Like it's just it pushed the screen
It's so oddly contextual. Like,
Yeah.
20.
wait, was that on the original? And they
No.
put it up. Oh,
No,
okay.
it's not in the original photo
That is crazy.
or video.
Oh my
Allison, I
gosh.
used to do a lot of my videos like this. A lot of my
Uh-huh.
old video angles were shot like that.
Nice. I like it where it says very linked in frame rate. Is that what it says?
Yeah, something weird,
Yeah.
just like a bizarre.
But it is crazy how well, this is a bad example, but it is
Great
crazy how good this one is at text generation. Oh boy, what is it? What's happening?
We got
here?
something. I see some blue too.
Oh, it's like from Bear in the Big Blue House. It's the moon. It's oh, this is
Whoa,
this
that
is
bird.
art right here.
It's like Twitter screaming at me.
It's fine.
You're on fire!
Oh, this is art. I see the mustache coming in.
Ah.
Oh, it's the mouth.
Look at that. Something has been detected in Windows prevent damage to your computer. It did a pretty good job
Wow.
at the
Yeah.
SOD.
Oh, the bird, the ghost is coming out of the blue
I
screen.
know.
Oh, it is Twitter.
It's Twitter, I'm telling you.
The ghost of Twitter.
The ghost of Twitter passed.
Mhm.
Okay, the edit for this one I'm going to prompt it with is add an elongated muskrat and see if it just turns to a big X.
Haunted bird fire B-sod.
Nice.
Okay. Chris, I know what
The
you're
shirt's
getting
looking
next
cool,
Christmas.
too.
Do not.
Oh,
Why would
don't worry. I will make it worse before that.
why would I want why?
It needs to be one of those like metal like poster things. Like on the okay, let's go. Add and the proper elongated musk, right? Because it's gotta be the musk rat, you know. Oh man, my chair's a little too low. That looked wrong. I just did that. It wasn't whatever it looked like. What a wonderful evening.
Mm-hmm.
We're burning things
Yeah.
digitally,
Digitally.
Oh,
naturally.
this was one of my favorites
Self-taste.
too. I did earlier.
So wait, hang on. What? How much are you paying for this? Oh god.
Chris, they're putting them on Twitter.
You're putting something in the water.
What was your question?
How much are you paying a month?
Chris, I didn't. You asked the question. I didn't know.
Oh, shut up! Shut up! I know. Shut up.
I
Okay,
think it's
Allison,
200 a month, right?
no, you hang on. You missed Matthew's. You missed the reference. You wouldn't know.
Okay.
You just shut up and then explain
Allison,
it.
Allison, you're very young. I am very old. I used to 20 years ago, probably before you were born. I was I hosted a actually, yeah, about 20 years, a little over 20 years ago, I hosted a television show, and that show, out of the show came a blooper where I was laughing really, really hard, and someone asked a question, and I couldn't hear the question, and I started to answer the question because I was punch drunk. Either way, what Matthew was doing was quoting from what it was that I had said.
Oh.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna hang on. Oh wait, I don't know how to get hold of you, Allison.
Did we do it? Go back.
Hang on, I have another idea. We're gonna start as we enjoy.
Go back to what you were
the other one.
creating.
Give me a
I'm
second.
going.
Chris finally loses it. There we go. All right, Allison,
Ground.
look at where can I text to you? Okay, in the sidebar, Allison, on studio chat, you'll see like 3 people. It'll say like 3 people. In there, I just pasted the YouTube link. It should work.
Okay. Will it sound when I?
It
do you
will,
just
yeah,
want a
the-
reaction?
Yeah.
Want my
it'll-
reaction?
No, you can react if you want. It's just me laughing my ass off, so you may start laughing.
Hang on, I'm just surprised it added the elongated muskrat.
Did you say elongated muskrat? Oh, it did. Oh my god.
I really did. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, this is the one you're getting.
Dude, I don't want this. Matt, I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm telling you right now.
See, that'll be one of the first clips of the soundboard. Matt, I don't want it.
I don't want it. So are we building a soundboard building app or what?
You were blasted.
Are we building one?
I feel like it's canon already, so
You
canon.
were blasted in that clip. That was
Sound
great.
camp?
Sound canon.
Sorry,
It's
Allison.
canon
What?
already.
Sorry, too many people speaking.
No, it's all good. I can juggle this. I'm
First.
Italian.
I said you were blasted. That was great.
I was totally. That was after like 16 hours of live television hosting.
Oh my god.
I was.
That's a lot.
Oh my god, I was so
Yeah.
fucking tired.
I missed the muskrat.
Oh,
Gotta show me.
He's there. Look at
Bam.
that.
There we go. There
just
we
chill
go.
behind the desk.
And I'm on fire.
I mean,
He looks
you could
like
definitely
Kevin
post that to
Spacey,
Twitter.
oddly, in this.
Yeah, kind of. No.
He looks like he's micro
Elongated.
something.
Where's his arm going? I don't like that. Oh, he's controlling the pup. All right, we're too deep. No pun intended. I want to see this one.
It's not
That
that
actually was
deep.
not intended. That
Not
hit me.
that deep.
Yes. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so let me show something useful about this. So I found artwork to decorate an entire home, which I definitely will. And Chris's, but let's
I've got artwork. I'm good. I got original artwork.
more. I'll do this. Okay, so
Well,
let's
Can we do
say.
oil painting style?
So fucko. Yo, you can do anything, Allison.
Oh yeah.
Fucko.
Hmm.
I'm gonna start calling Matt
Hi.
Fucko. No, there's already a Fucko. Fucko said he added BSOD as a part of the prompt, so he actually had blue screen in there. So that's the
Yeah.
reason why
Yeah.
the BSOD was back there.
But
All right,
the fact that
what are
it
you
got
doing?
the actual
Motherfucker.
text accurate is nuts. So I'm trying to find. Let's see. The first thing that came to mind, right? So let's say an ad for like I don't like this one, right? So we could take this. I'm gonna save it. Wow, Chris. Okay, I blame you for this at some point down the road. I show like it could be my grandma. I'm showing her how to turn the computer on, and I go. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna press this button. Now you guys can watch grandma over my shoulder. I go into webinar mode like instantly. Okay, so yeah, that's a better example. So we could take this and okay, what's another random product we could
Darth
put in
Vader, Star Wars figure,
there?
grill.
What's a
George
random
Foreman
Star
grill.
Wars figure. What's a random?
Yeah.
Let's say.
I have a George Foreman.
See?
There you go.
Everyone has one.
Good enough. Oh, it's Goku.
Kylo
Okay,
Ren.
so we're gonna take him.
What do you call him?
It's Goku from Return of the
What
Elves.
did you say?
I don't think that.
Stream
on.
cuts off. All right, so we can go, and here's the crazy thing about the context. It'll know what you're talking about. You don't gotta specify anything, which is really cool. So I could put this one, the original ad, and we're gonna take this and put it here, and go change the ad to the
You have both of them in there. Is that what you want?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that to the other product. Like, I'll be super general and watch. It's
Okay.
gonna do this perfectly.
It's just, I mean, if I was a graphic designer,
I'd be worried.
I'm a writer.
I wouldn't be
I'm
worried. I would have to learn quickly.
Dude, you could adapt easily.
Yeah.
Like, this is
Quickly.
just,
I mean, the thing is, like, you're still the one directing things.
Exactly.
You
There
know,
has
like,
to be
that's
a
still there
person
for
in
a while.
charge.
well, but at that point, but you're a graphic. I mean, I know you know your way around Photoshop, Matthew. You were doing that before a lot of this stuff, but
Yeah.
it just streamlined.
Thankfully, it didn't become a job because.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, even writing and we're just researching, all of this is happening at breakneck speed. And when I
Mhm.
say that, I swear to God, anybody I say, oh, AI is a fad, I'm like, yeah, you're
Nope.
screwed, dude.
Scared
You're
to say.
like,
There we go. Here it comes. I love it.
The closest
Oh,
to perfect.
Another thing.
look at how the text wraps
Right?
through it.
Yeah, I like it.
And if you do things like game design or anything, I don't know, that would be this is the first model that will make you images with transparent backgrounds. So
Oh,
I
this
can
does
come-
transparent.
I just want to chime in and say, Matt, do you have an affiliate code?
I wish they had one.
I wish
That
they
would be
had
great.
one
I'm gonna take.
because you're doing a good job at like featuring the
See.
product.
See, that's the problem. This guy is to blame for it. I've been speaking like this since I was 12.
Sorry,
Let me take this image.
what I do.
Let's see this.
Or
Wait,
my
hang
life.
on. We're getting too much.
Closest to perfection.
on here. We
figure.
need-
Figures are ever going to
Okay,
closest
yeah.
to perfection figures are ever going. Look, hang on.
Whoa.
So it changed the word fit because it knew it was a figure. So it changed the context from the wallet to the figure
Wow.
or whatever.
So here's the
Anything
original.
wallets are ever going to get it swapped out.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
And see, look at what I prompted it with. I just
Wait,
said,
did
hey,
they
do
both
the
use-
thing.
Did they both use high consumption? What's the highlighted word in the other one?
hey
Good
Tara,
question.
Tara,
High
Pretty much,
consumption.
yeah.
Okay. So that must be like that must
the
be
brand.
The logo.
High
Yeah.
consumption
Brand
must be
logo.
the brand.
Check this out. So let's say we're making, I don't know, we're making a video game, right?
Are we doing that now? Are we? Are
No.
we making a video game?
A
swear to
sad
God.
video game.
We're gonna take this. We're gonna go create a.
Oh no,
Pixel
not
art.
that image.
It's
Please don't.
surprisingly flattering. All of ours randomly from the thing look like we have. We're on a certain spectrum, and yours is just weird flattering. So pixel art style.
Okay, pixel art
like
style. I'll
a
do.
RPG
I love pixel art.
game like Stardew.
Hang on,
This is the one I did before.
typo.
Stardew. Here we go.
Are you going to create the assets? Or are you
Yep.
just creating? Well, you're creating a pixel art star, but you can actually dive in and create the specific assets, like different
Mhm.
angles, different directions.
Oh, I'm gonna show you something that. Okay, I will bet you $20 right now. This is the craziest like AI thing you've seen. Like we see all those stupid videos where it's like, we're cooked. This changes everything. This one is actually kind of like that. Not what I'm doing now, but the next thing. So
Sorry
watch
about
this.
knocking the mic there.
Now,
Hmm.
Matt, we talked about what was it again? Laura?
Mhm.
Laura, what?
No, you got it. The Laura's.
Laura's. Yes. How's that? This, that. What's
So for anything that now sort of involves like changing images or just face swapping, whatever you call it.
okay?
Free pick is kind of my favorite thing. Like super
Writing it
cheap,
down.
extremely good quality. And it's nice too because you save money if you do a lot of this stuff. Because I canceled like my Leonardo AI subscription. I had one of those. I had some other, I forgot what it was called or whatever.
Yeah,
but
they all add
it
up.
does everything. Okay,
Yeah.
come on. There we go.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
That's not
Cool.
bad, huh?
that's
yeah.
good.
It's a vibe.
But watch what I'm gonna do here in a minute. I wish I saved the actual that I did this with, but I'm gonna get this one right here anyways. Create a. Here's what I did. I think in-game screenshot, featuring this character.
In what game?
I don't. What did I write before? In a pirate simulator, RPG, cozy game. I don't know.
Hey Ryan, Polly's going to try to NFT that.
This
Go
one?
for it.
Yeah, I think it's. I never NFT'd.
Oh, no. It's just a random error. I was like, well, we done got banned.
Well,
we did the speed run, boys.
You could theoretically you could generate her as a character, but then create I don't know what they call it, like a map of like the assets for a
sheet.
game. And so like she could front facing, back, right, left, angle,
and then I become a thing.
Different, like kneeling. Yeah, and you become
Okay, while that's just doing that.
basically a game like the character that could be moved around in a game, an asset that could be imported into the tool set to basically have the character. It's a character generator, effectively.
3D,
Like a graphical character generator.
So, this is pretty nuts. I'm trying to find something that will actually show this very well. Let's take this. Perfect. Right. So I'm gonna take that. Watch this. This blew me away. So I was thinking. And Allison will probably know the project I'm referring to. If I want to make like promotional images for a video game, like that, like showing off like the 3D, like inside like tech demo type thing, right? First, I can go turn this into a 3D render. So we'll do that first. There's a couple steps, but I'm still blown away at what this did. I tried it with so many images now. Oh, muskrat's still there. Or that one's still going.
So you're just creating like an image 3D. Look at that.
Oh,
Cute.
very nice.
Look at even like 185 coins.
Now, place the character. I'm curious who will do this. I want to know if it will like put it into like a real game.
Still loading though.
Yeah.
Star view palette. Okay.
Sometimes you just refresh. But see, the weird thing is, obscure things it will not let you do. It's like that's a copyright violation.
Yeah,
like make me another Star Wars movie, and it just does it. All right, so that's doing that. So let me see.
I'm glad to know the muskrat ease through whatever. Looks nice.
Come on.
Shiny.
We're on step one. I'm gonna get this one ready though. So what I did before was draw a white wire frame mesh over the 3D object, like a 3D rendering in wired frame. Just keep saying wire frame and it'll come up. No, I'm gonna get that ready. So it's gonna do that, which yes, it does it. It does what it sounds like, but it has such like depth perception in images, because I tried to do this in a couple other models too. There's nothing that is remotely usable, and OpenAI's just crushed this.
Whoa. Yeah.
Oh, can't steal from the mouse. Okay. So in that case, I know. We can start with this one. I'll open a new one. We just do this.
Wait, you're gonna 3D render me?
Yeah. Well, first let's just do that, I think, because then that'll probably come up.
So wait, hang on. What's the end game?
You get a vector file?
Oh, it's pretty nuts.
So
and
wait,
I
yeah,
know
that's what
now
I'm
that
saying.
I'm
Do you get,
saying
like,
this,
or-
it won't do it.
That's what I'm saying. Do you get an actual 3D mod, like a 3MF OBJ,
I
STL,
wish, but
It's coming,
close
probably.
enough.
because I 3D
So
print.
you
So
can
like I'm very
generate
familiar with
every
those files.
angle of your model. It does it perfectly. And then there's other tools where it will give you perfect models. From
Yeah,
it.
I've got. So if I could get like a 3D something like that with that Muppet, I could model that to print.
Oh yeah, wait,
Mm.
I forgot. Like I'm talking to the guy.
So I know there's a tool. I've got credits for it too.
For your, do you have a 3D printer?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I've
look
got
at that.
I've got there's a 3D printing
your
channel
Christmas
on
gift.
Twitch called MakerDeck. So it's 24/7 people 3D printing
Wow,
from all around the world. Um,
crazy.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wow.
He's pretty sick, Allison. He's 3D printing people. 24
Well, hang
hour
on,
people 3D printing.
24 hours a day.
well, that's
24.
MakerDeck, yes. What is that? Backflip AI has a tool that does it.
That
Backflip
sounds familiar.
AI transform 3D scans into CAD models in seconds. So
Somehow it's doing something I'm even more impressed with.
here, let me.
Yeah, it's like giving you a scan.
Here's the link in the back channel. Backflip. Wow. No, wait, no. That looks like it's a pseudo wireframe. That's not a real wireframe. That's like a pseudo.
I
Is
did
that
not
what you
know
were
there
doing?
was a real wireframe and a fake
Sure.
wireframe.
Look at the detail. Like it gets what's going on, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna do another one that really didn't do this justice at all. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna not be lazy, and I'm gonna do it the correct way. I'm gonna go create. No, what? Yeah, no, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. Create a 3D ray. I'm gonna add more detail, like ray traced.
So here, wait. Can you
Hi.
isolate? Hang on.
Mhm.
First, hang on, Matt. Because let's see this through to completion, right? So, isolate the Muppet or isolate the puppet. We just want a 3D rendering of the puppet.
Oh, Chris, if there was a list of 3 things I never thought I would hear you say to me, Matt, isolate the Muppet now.
Isolate the Muppet. Isolate the Muppet, because what I want to do is to be able to have something that I could then take and turn into a model to be 3D printed or to download so that people can 3D print a quote unquote Muppet me.
Sound.
Yeah, Allison, that's what I'm going to try to do.
Wait, where's my
See if
thing?
we can see how far we can get here.
Yeah.
What's going on? Oh, I'm frozen. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, here we go.
Don't freeze.
Oh, I was searching for this. So that's my search history now, I
You
guess.
got to isolate. We can't see your search history. I didn't think it came down.
No, I
On
mean,
the
I was
sidebar.
putting it in, like, I was, like, searching it. I thought I was typing it here.
What the?
What? Oh, just a rate limit. Okay. Those actually go pretty quick. It's pretty good with that.
Yeah. So Allison, like, I'm always here's a
wow.
mashup. Do you remember He-Man?
I don't. I'm not like.
I just aged myself. So there's
But
a
I'm
character.
not like super on like comic Marvel. Like I don't know.
So
I know princesses and Hello Kitty. That's my realm.
well, hang on. I've got a Stormtrooper Hello Kitty here somewhere.
Nice.
I don't know where here. Oh, maybe I don't have it in this
Isolate
room.
the Muppet.
Also, this is your Christmas gift right here.
You're in the game.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm constantly 3D printing stuff. Constantly, like half the stuff I have anymore. Like I just 3D printed like a ton of
Cool.
little Lego minifigures. They don't articulate. I printed these awesome articulating stormtroopers, but I don't have any in this. Well, actually, I do.
I've seen some pretty cool handbags that have been 3D printed.
Handbags, really?
Mhm. Yeah, they're like they're plastic, but they still have they're still-
Interesting. I don't know if I've seen them in handbags before. These were printed individual pieces, black pieces and red pieces, and then assembled after the fact. So it creates
Wow.
like an articulated model,
Yeah.
a stormtrooper, basically.
So for something like that, just like theoretically wise, to make it, what's the cost that goes into it, other than mental labor.
Honestly, the
Send
printer
them $1.
the printer that did this, I mean, the printer that did this only would be worth about $200. Filament, each color about $20.
Okay.
The time that this took to print, maybe a couple of hours, 3 hours total.
Mhm.
So like, and then assembling it maybe takes closer to a half hour or so. But I've never timed myself. But honestly, it's very accessible. It's very affordable, and it's easier than most people think. And there are so many models that this is a free model. It's like I think it's even an open source model that someone had made based on the Dummy 13 model. They did it all in like Stormtrooper, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll print the Stormtroopers because if I'm a Star Wars fan, so like anything that's Star Wars, I'm probably going to print the small stuff. I don't. Some people go and print helmets, and I don't.
Yeah. I mean, the more filament, the more expensive it gets, right?
Big time. I'd send you a picture of. I've got a closet full of filament. I'll just say that. And luckily, I have it sponsored. Polymaker sends me filament because what I do when I print, like when I print these figures or other figures, like. Well, you may not recognize the character, but like a Mandalorian trooper. Mm-hmm. When I print these, I make sure I send them one that they show off at trade shows. So they have a fleet of like 50 of these various Star Wars figures that I've made with their film, and people love stopping by the tables because they see these Star Wars figures and they're like, "Oh my God, Star Wars figures!" They pick it up and they can move the arms, and so they get it right. Yeah. And so it works out. I get filament,
awesome,
and they get figures that I'm printing. So I don't make the models. I use other people's models, and mostly there are a few that I have done, but.
We need a Muppet model of you.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna do this. Hey, we're producing something tonight, Matthew. We're doing something.
I'm trying to find that game one that I did before.
I may have to tuck my daughter in here.
Hey, do what you gotta do. Hang on. Go look for the Muppets under the bed. Isolate them.
I'm gonna go isolate my Muppet.
Oh God. Oh, where is this?
Wait, hang on. Do you want to isolate the Muppet as a full figure, or is it going to know?
Oh, let's see. What's it doing on that?
I don't know if it's
I'm assuming that it'll know. Oh, or is it?
Yes.
What is it doing? Oh.
Isolate the Muppet as a full figured character.
I see hair details.
Yeah. It might actually just be cutting it out. I'm curious. Wait, does that look? Yeah, it's close, but it's 4x4. It's gonna be cropped, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it got the Muppet part, but I think we want the full figure.
You know what's sad? We're witnessing like magic. Like if you took this back in time, you are a wizard, and we're all sitting here like, oh, it's still going. Oh.
Yeah. Takes so long,
dude. When I first got online in the text days, to view an image, you had to download a UU encoded file from news groups to the local machine, Z modem transfer it over to your local machine, run a UU decode utility against it, and then use another utility that you had to download to view the image that was UU decoded.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask anybody. I just know I'm old.
And then, I'll sit here and I'll be like, oh, the magic wizard coding tool didn't do exactly what I wanted.
Boo-hoo.
All right, here's what I'm doing. I don't think you can see on the screen. I'm just isolating the Muppet in Photoshop.
Well, no.
Because let's start with...
No. But we want the full figure. Because here, Matt, again, the goal with what I'd like to do is going down your path, isolate the Muppet as a figure so that we can export.
We will do both. It's like the Terminator, was it Terminator 3 bonus features? We can fix him.
All right, I'm going to tuck my daughter in. I'll be back.
All right, sounds good. We're going to isolate our Muppets while you're gone. Oh, man. Yeah, and then I really need to find that one example that blew me away, the game generation thing, because well, one, because you'll recognize where it's from.
Okay.
But they won't, but we
Okay.
will.
We
and it
will.
will be impressive for everyone at the same time.
For sure. This one is almost the same, but it seems like it's different. I don't know. The crook of the arm.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So this is the original. Oh, you know what? I should do this in another window. Let's see, a full body Muppet. Let's see what that does. And yeah, I gotta find. Oh man, this other one, because this was scary impressive. Oh, this is close. That's not it though. Of course, there's no search in your chat archive either.
That's the worst thing that they never added it. Like they need to.
And then there's your archive chats that are different
they just have
from
to, like-
your deleted chats. And where is this?
They're just counting on you never looking at them again, and then they'll donate them to science.
Is that how that works? Is that what Bush was talking about? It's like, hey, the sanctity of the prompts.
They just steal everything. Because, like, have I ever looked back at my first chat? No.
Now I want to.
I know, right?
Oh man, I wish I could find this. I'm finding ones that are very close. Like I did right near it, and that's the most irritating part.
I'm so confused. Okay, it's adding back in the image you have there on screen with the gray background.
Oh, let me see.
It's adding back.
Oh, what are we doing here? Ooh.
It's adding the
I think it's
stuff back
doing, I think
in.
it's doing it. Yeah, let's see.
Okay.
That looks like a full Muppet.
Mm-hmm.
You ever want to go full Muppet? Oh, damn it. I gotta find this.
See that, right?
Right.
Shut up.
We're getting somewhere.
We're getting the full Muppet.
Full Muppet.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to find some one. Oh, you're both gonna appreciate these.
I don't already.
I may have sent. Shut up. I may have sent this to both of you already, or one of you. I'm not sure. But
Yeah, this is great, man. If I could 3D print that and make it a
Right?
something 3D print, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just
Yeah.
insane.
You could also like put it on a t-shirt or like a hat.
Nah, you think
Yeah.
really?
Maybe.
I think the head maybe on a t-shirt, maybe on a hat. I don't know.
Yeah.
Full body Muppet. I never thought I'd go full body Muppet. That
was the best thinking out loud. Where would I put a full body Muppet? If I had a full body Muppet, what would I do with it?
night, hun. I already got her ready. So
All right, that's good. Let's
that's my
refresh.
daughter Jedi, Allison.
Nice.
Oh, look at
It works,
You got shoes.
dude. That works. I'm
These
short.
little shoes.
That works. I'm so short. It's perfect.
Okay,
I'm a
well,
little
first,
chunky
let's
in that
save this.
picture.
I'm sending this to you.
I'd lose some weight. I don't know. What is it? Either I'm like looking old and decrepit, or like, I need to go on Slim Fast. Like, what's going on?
Jesus. Okay, so let's try. I have an idea. What if I never did this in here? It probably will get it. If you want anything that's not a square, it will do it, but you need to tell it.
Yeah.
Go, create a wide 16 by 9 ratio image of a full character sheet of this Muppet from. I'll go all angles and let it decide. I'm curious what this will do. This may actually be simpler than whatever else we're going to do.
Yeah.
Oh, but while it's doing this, so
it
my
already looks square.
favorite. What's up?
If it looks square right now, does it mean it will be square?
Sometimes, and I think this one is. I may have screwed it up, but we'll see.
No, dude, you said 16 by 9. ratio.
Yeah, that'd be like
There.
Okay.
Okay.
There
There we
go.
go.
There we go. He's magic.
There we go.
So while it's doing that, my favorite prompt, I think, that I put into the new model is the first one I did. So I
Wait,
uploaded one of our like actual ad creatives, and I said, where is it? I found this here. It's like, hey, make me a like Mad Men print style version of this ad. And there's something I just love about this.
Mm,
Like, how cool is that?
that's pretty cool.
I like it.
And then Allison's gonna appreciate this one because she'll recognize it. And I put Jake in it.
Jake's so cute with the comb
Amazing.
over. Oh my God. That's great.
That's pretty cool.
Any of you zoom into these too? Like,
You gotta
Yeah.
make one for you, Matt.
Hmm?
Gotta make one for you.
oh, let me find it. It's in here. It's in here somewhere. Let me see. Oh, I think it's right in here actually. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that one's in there. Is it? Maybe. Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh, let's check on the Muppet.
Did you watch
Checking
the
on
new
our
Muppet movie?
Muppet.
Am I a man or am I a Muppet?
Oh,
We got
oh.
something, but we
Well,
got
you're
cut
skinny.
off.
I got cropped.
But you're cropped.
But we got something.
Yeah.
Right, so even if it's still going, if you just edit the last one, I realize it'll do that.
Look at my butt. Look at my Muppet butt.
Well, there goes the ads.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, Muppet butt should be safe. I mean,
I have a feeling it's like something you would think, but it really means something. Like
no, yeah,
Muppet
it's
neck.
probably.
You ever been Muppet necked?
Yeah, well, I wonder why I cropped it.
It does it a lot, actually.
So could
know,
you
I'm just gonna
outpaint?
try and rerun that.
Outpaint
So-
it or whatever.
No, because that was good. What if it changes?
Well, Matt, did you ever do outpainting? I think that's what it was, right? Outpainting, like where it extends.
I haven't done that in here, but might be able to.
Because yeah, Allison's right. It did a damn good
Yeah.
job.
We did expand that.
Say, hey, thanks, that's amazing, but why'd you crop the front-facing shot?
Oh, that's right. We learned how to handle this.
In school?
I didn't learn
Hey,
half
Brian?
this shit in school, man. Oh my god.
Well, we learned.
We learned that we need to yell at these things.
Do
But it's
it.
ChatGPT, so my
Now.
entire account will get banned. Man, it's slow here. Oh, here we go. Here comes little Muppet butt. Oh,
Still cropped.
And I am it. Yeah,
Still
got
cropped.
cropped out.
we're gonna run an
We're
experiment.
gonna
I'm
do
see if
wide.
it
We gotta
works.
do wider.
Am I a man or am I a Muppet?
Yeah, there we go. Ah, look at that.
There you
Isn't that
go.
crazy?
You also
Funny.
look like you're ready to take over the world.
No, he looks like
Money.
he looks
I look
like
very square.
no, Chris Pine meets Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
That
Kid he has
I
crap
can
in the
see it.
basement.
Chris
I can see
Pine, Chris Hemsworth, right there. Like
And then Jake is like hidden, like you said, hidden in the base.
The Mad Magazine kid. He like glowed up a little bit.
Alfred E. Newman.
That's
There he
great.
is.
That's great.
Oh my gosh. Poor Jake if he's watching. Like, that's my introduction on this show? All right,
We
let's
gotta have
refresh.
him on. He'd be good too.
Yes, we should.
Okay.
He say he'd be willing to come on. The more the merrier.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Arm-
I appreciate the
You have no
texture.
arm. No arm.
Yeah. Let's see if it will extend this one.
Like, yeah, it's like take that and like give the full body
Yeah.
shot. Like, I don't know. That's not even 16:9, is it? That's
No.
No. 16:9 is like a cell phone.
Can you give it a specific not aspect ratio, but pixel? You probably can't give it a pixel count.
I've tried, yeah. This is the one weird thing it does quite a bit. Like, it's not just this one. You know, I'm going to take this one up here and let's just experiment with some others. Like we have freaking multiple tabs. It's like I'm gonna wait for this. We have technology. I'm gonna go here. So here we could probably just freaking manually do this. We can go this Muppet from right side angle.
Or are you just gonna?
Oh, do them each individually.
Yeah, and then we'll just stitch them
Put
together.
them together.
At this rate. Let's try this. I think that one's actually done. We'll try and extend it. This. Oh, I'm gonna do.
Polly says, the main issue I've had with the darn thing is knowing how to talk to it, and Matt is having a full-on convo like it's nothing. Well, you just talk to it like what you want. Like, do this,
yeah.
do that. That's what I,
It is
yeah.
It's a lot of trial and error, but you find things that you're like, okay, that works.
Yeah. Allison, do you have like a regular routine with the AI tools and like what you generate?
I mostly do writing content, so I have a flow. I actually speak into it. So I speak into I say my monologue of what I want to write about, and then I'll have the instructions at the end, and then it'll transcribe it, and then I'll send it off. So I don't have the two-way conversation. I just almost record it, if you will, and then send it, and then talk there. But the image stuff is new because before it really wasn't that great. It was okay, and then words would be spelled wrong, and it'd be like a weird, character or letter that wasn't even a letter. So now this has definitely opened my eyes about images and stuff. But still, what's the offering on the $20 plan, or is this only the $200?
This is just the $20 one.
Okay. Okay. I have the $20.
But it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty up there. Yeah. We're getting a lot of rate limits now, but I've done some cases where I've had it going and going and going, so it's dynamic.
We've been using it for a good half an hour.
Oh,
it's not more.
Okay, there we go.
We got something nice.
It's not totally a side angle, but okay, we're getting limits. Dang it.
Maybe profile. The word would be profile.
Hey, Jake. Oh, okay, here we go. It doesn't know its left from its right, but okay. Oh, here. I'm still curious if it will actually just extend this. Because that'd be cool. Oh, can I do multiple images in here? Here's the other thumbnail concepts. I'm trying to get a bunch of these. Let's see. I think I could drag all these in here, maybe. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
These.
So you doing?
These kind of pretty cool. It likes to make me very sharp.
Yeah, but
you have a lot of sharp angles.
I look old. Even as a cartoon, I look old.
This one was almost the one. But then I was like, oh, I don't feel
on the
like
back.
editing.
But you could, yeah.
Dude, that's great. I would have loved that. That's amazing.
Well, yeah.
You know what? No,
that's cool.
It's a good one.
this is good.
I like the other one.
Those are just future computers where you can see through them.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
foldable. This one is good too.
I like that one.
I kind of like this for some reason.
Okay, now I know. Hey, Matt, what are you up
You're
to?
still old.
Matt, what are you doing? Matt, is this ready? Matt, is this going on? And this is...
Dude, okay, Chris, I'm not gonna lie. I made myself crack it when I sent you that WebMD link before.
Why did you send me that WebMD link?
Did you see that?
I know. Trust me. I know what it is.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know why. I was just in a weird mood. I was just, when you're in that state, everything is fun. Dude, I was cracking up for some reason. I was like, I'm gonna send this guy. Likes to give us big heads.
That's
That's
true.
not a bad one.
That's cool too.
I really do like. I do like the. I like the text on. That to me is just. I don't know. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's clear like this is not made by a human being necessarily, but it's futuristic. It's just kind of, you know what? Here's the thing. Creatively, it's like we're working on it, but everybody else can see it. So I feel it works. Just think about
Also, dark thoughts. Future computers for work will look like that, so that people are spying on you all
I
the
hope
time.
this
I'm
video
saying,
ages very
spy on
well.
us now.
I'm sorry, Apple, potential future Apple users, Dell users, whatever, if computers get created like this,
It's crazy.
Right.
where you can see through it.
Oh man, these freaking limits. Oh, yeah, it doesn't want to extend it. What else was in here?
Well, okay. So what about this? You get the all the others, and then you generate the straight on one separately, and then you just combine them.
The only thing is it makes them like a little different in every one.
Yeah.
It
Has to be cohesive.
Yeah, it doesn't want to. Okay, what about these? How are these going? Okay, that's this one done yet? Is that? Ah, I love it. I love it. I love his little feet. I love it scaled the whole room
It's, dude,
down
I
to,
so
like,
want to 3D print
size.
that. I so want to 3D print it.
I should save this one here.
Backflip should be able to do it, and I've got the
All right, this one coming.
transform. Let me log in here. Let me see what I need to fit it. What do I need?
Yeah, see what they ask for the images too. Like, does it need to be like transparent? Should I put them
No, I
out,
think you
or-
can feed images, and then it creates the.
Mm.
You can either prompt. Give me a second.
Oh
I'm logged
no! Oh, this is gonna end in us making another one.
in. Part creator, 3D editor. No, 3D editor import. I don't know what kind of files I can import.
No, from the back.
I'd almost need.
parentheses, Muppet butt.
What could I?
Oh,
Are you
boy.
Muppet butting over there?
Yeah.
So make sure to get all the details.
Make my okay. Hang on. I can 3D print my statue, a portrait. Create, but it needs a photos. Oh no, you need a close-up shot. So I can do a bust. Give me the. Can you give me the? Matt, give me the. Gimme.
He's malfunctioning.
The original heads in different angles from different angles.
Oh, for a
Yeah.
bus.
I just need the. I'm gonna try a bust
Got it.
that I
So
can
just
do on
hit
Maker World.
heads, different angles. Gotcha.
Yeah, but
On the way.
what I'll do, once we have like images suitable for a full body Muppet model, I'll send it to the Backflip guys to see what I would need to do to get those turned into
Okay.
a model.
And
So
what?
I can do it, but I can do a bust right now. Can you get me the
We're coming.
Gimme.
please and thank you?
Oh, he does know that word.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
You know, I saw some people in the chat room on one of the things. They were like, "Oh, I wonder, are they actually? Is this like a bit?" And I was like, "Oh, for God's sakes, people!
Is it a bit?
My
The whole
God,
thing's a bit.
it's like I don't like you if I don't talk to you like this." Okay, we've got first head, Muppet head coming. There we go. All right, left side coming. Oop. Come on. Let's see. Man, 10 years ago, if someone asked, "Hey, what are you going to be doing on a Thursday night?" 2025.
Hey,
Insert Muppet butt.
hey,
Hi.
look at us. Who'd have thought?
Look at us.
Not me.
Look at us. Not me.
Not me. Not me.
Oh, let's see. I think we're still waiting on the back.
Wait, where do you?
There we
oh,
go.
Oh, there we go.
It took forever to at the back. What
But
is
why is
going
it-
on with
But
the?
why?
You know,
okay,
pick it up.
so Matt, then why does it? You're doing this for a reason, so I'm not going to interrupt your flow. But why do you need it to be completely away apart from the background?
He wants the solid background.
Well, that's why I was saying. Do they request either, or because I could just do that real quick? Like it doesn't matter.
I would just remove
Oh.
the
Remove the
the
background.
background.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Let's see. I'm just gonna do that like manually. It'll take forever for
That's what I thought. Like
them to
you
do it.
probably-
Yeah. You just want the heads, right? For now.
Well, right now I just need heads. That's
Okay.
the only thing because right now I could use the Maker World tool to generate
Okay.
and then create a model, and then I don't know if I should be able to print it pretty quickly. Shit. I broke that earlier today, and I almost broke it again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Gotta keep it safe.
the silks can be very delicate, but I can print it in this color too, I guess. Doesn't matter. Got so many colors.
Let's see.
Water. I should probably grab some of that too.
Oh yeah. Necessary for survival.
Y'all better take care of yourselves.
Take care of yourself.
All right, let's go with that. See, this is one of those things. If someone asks us tomorrow, "Hey, what'd you do last night?" You just genuinely can't answer it. Like you got to make something up to sound like you're telling the truth.
Well, the actual details, they would be like, what Muppet Bus?
So there's
What?
this guy.
What?
Right?
What?
And he's
But-
got this desk. We made him a Muppet.
We made him, and we put him on
Muppet
fire, and we put Hello Kitty in it. But playing around with ChatGPT, totally possible to say. Yeah. Someone was asking a while ago in the comments whether it's a premium thing. And it's premium. It's the $20 plan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Safe
not the
to say
$200.
Yes, but I think it's gone in and out of the free version 3 times since it's come out at this point.
Okay.
So in short, yeah, safe to say. All right, there's the front Muppet head. There's the side Muppet head. And let's see. That's not bad. Let's try that. Oh,
I know I'm fading.
me too. I'm at that point where
I'm giving myself a bedtime.
yeah, no, I'm gonna wrap soon too.
Yeah.
I'm at that point where like if I was doing anything else, I would be passed out already. But this is like just stimulating enough
Yeah.
for my
That it
brain where I'm
keeps you-
awake, but I don't know what I'm doing at this point.
We're making Muppets out of Muppinade.
Mom, whatever that is, it sounds wonderful.
Yup. Probably copyright.
Muppet-Aid. It's like Medicare for puppets.
Yeah, they might need it. I don't know.
Why is it not downloading too? What the heck? Wait, do we download? It's the back.
Sorry.
There it is. Okay.
I brought bread. Sorry, I can't share it.
It's okay.
So
Tonight I tried something odd. I'm always trying odd snacks.
Muppet Aid.
Dill pickle.
Trader Joe's. Hang on. What is this? Oh, I
Dill
love dill
pickle, almonds, and pepitas.
Dude, I just got different flavored almonds. One like a rosemary almond crunch with sugar. It was pretty good.
Are we both? What's the?
He knows.
Almonds, folks. Okay. Anyway, it's another
Inside joke.
It's inside in the sense that if you watch the TV show from way back when, that's kind of an inside thing. It's the thing that came before me laughing my ass off.
Okay.
Anyway. Yes.
You know for a fact more people know that from that video.
I know.
Now, that's the funny
what it
thing.
is.
It's kind of impressive when you think about it. All right, I think I got
Bread's always a good
Allison,
thing.
sorry, what were you saying?
Oh no, so I mean they're all right. I don't mind them. I wouldn't say they're my favorite. They're like,
well,
kind of weird.
The woman I'm dating, she loves bread. So like every time I see her, I make sure I have some bread. She brings it over. I'm like,
gotta have bread.
I don't know why. That was the most adorable thing. Like you just
Yeah.
said, she loves bread.
She does. Like it's very clear.
Girls love bread. You
Telling
bring
you.
a girl a baguette, she might be in love.
And I did. I got some baguettes on sale.
There you go.
Mm. So I'm now eating more bread. I did not have bread in my life, and now, well, what am I gonna do with it?
It's the little things.
Yeah. So I gave myself a bedtime,
Oh,
and we're approaching my bedtime,
right.
so I might need to peace out. But you can't stop making the Muppet Butts simply
we're
because I
there.
leave.
I'm waiting for a freaking rate limit over here.
Yeah.
I need one more thing.
we are. What are we doing? Designing a framework for the improvement of Muppets' butts in multidimensional filament printing using artificial intelligence. That's pretty much that is the
a good
crux
summary.
of the show here.
Yeah, it's a good summary. Good summary.
What I want to do is try to feel like we did something productive tonight, and this is enough to say, "Hey, we did this."
I agree.
Good night to me. Most entertaining
Well,
one
okay, so
so far.
But I am interested in diving deeper to getting the underpinnings of AutoPen too, clearly, but
Well,
anxious
that
for many
and
reasons.
a certain other thing.
and the under R thing.
I swear to God.
Arr.
Under R.
I think that's gonna be my sign off. I gotta go, guys.
Oh, Allison, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for letting me join. I'll
Anytime,
definitely,
next time.
yeah,
All
next
the
time,
time.
totally into
Welcome
it.
to the Muppet Cave.
Yep. Do some auto penmanship. Bye, guys.
Cheers.
The other domain. Have a good night. All right, let's see here.
And then there were two. Let's see here. Hang on. Can I?
All right, so Troy, we tried to do this what we thought was the smart way, and Free Pick is not agreeing with us. So I'm gonna do these, cutting them out. So let's be way quicker. We need to get this Muppet head going. Let's see. I'm so curious what is gonna become of this. Oops. Come back.
I am definitely gonna have to vacuum in here anyway.
Yeah, my space is due for a little TLDR too, actually. All right, there we go. Yeah, this will work better. Okay. All right, Muppet Head Solid 1. Oops, I'm gonna turn that down. Oh, come on.
What are you doing?
Cutting out the heads.
Oh, just cropping them.
Yeah. I tried to do them quick and free pick before, which actually is doing pretty quick for that. That's what I'll use, but they are not cooperating with us tonight, so just quickly cutting them out in Photoshop. Okay. There we go. I still can't get over these, like the felt fabric.
I know.
And it's wow.
I'm wondering how the texture is going to translate. Well, either way, that I get the bust will be pretty easy, but I don't know how much of the felt is going to translate.
Yeah, that's true, right? I mean, like I was about to say, it's like, no, I imagine that should be pretty, but then I'm like, it's all the process. I'm like, I don't know.
We'll see what happens with the other images that I feed to the other team.
My best guess, like, yeah, you would need something to, like, afterwards, probably, purposely, whatchamacallit, like to, like, dissolve the material just like slightly, like put that texture on it. All right, here we go. So I did one. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, cut out a little part of that. That's okay. Perfect. And then on the 10th anniversary of these streams, we're going to take the Muppet bust and we're going to light it on fire in the backyard. And only the true ones will remember.
I remember that night.
All right, doing the back, and should be good with these. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is a welcome break from banging our head against the wall. This is stuff for once, and then get back to it.
Yeah, are you so? In getting back to it, what are your thoughts on that? Are you?
Yeah. So what
are you still?
Yeah,
recovering?
what I'm thinking is, so tomorrow I'm definitely diving into this stuff. One little thing in the morning, but then I'm pretty much plugged into this. So what I'm gonna do is probably just wrap up the rest of AutoPen because there's just tiny little stuff in there. And like I said, the stuff that I had to give to the other devs for the other one, I actually just said screw it and figured it out this time, because I asked them too. I was like, hey, how soon to do this one? And they were like, oh, we're working on this one. I probably shouldn't do that on stream. But but I was like, oh crap. So I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna figure this out. And I did. So I got the stripe crap to work, and I found out how to wrap that
for the other site.
Yeah.
So are you thinking of launching Tuesday?
I don't see why not. I mean, because I'm thinking like what's left in there, and it's not much. I mean, it's a dead simple little thing. Because like half the stuff that was in this one, I mean that
in AutoPen,
even that didn't take probably like as long as it looks like it did. I mean, it's a super simple thing compared to like the other one. Like Subpart is the one with all like the other moving parts, but I think that's fine too.
Even what you've got and even where you pushed it, Tech Jeeper, I don't know if he's still around. I think he was even saying if we needed help with things.
Dude, if he wants to volunteer, I will gladly pay him. Because if we have another person who we could trust for that stuff, more the merrier. Because there will be more where that came from. All right, one more Muppet head. We're going in.
I can ping him.
Let's see. I'm gonna flip this
again. He was here earlier, but I know it's pretty late everywhere. Isolate the Muppet. Yo, Mikey. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here. Oh, you sent it by Discord? Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, dude. This is crazy. If this doesn't generate.
Man, okay. For a second, it actually would have been really funny if you didn't get it and someone else in my contacts is very confused.
All right.
If they asked, I would just never answer. I would not give context.
Wait, hang on. Re-upload. Can I upload more than one?
I have another one printed and sent to their
Okay, let's do that one. Generate.
Oh boy, I have what the hell happened last night desktop.
Oh shit. Session graph. Turner open file of pictures. Please upload a clear frontal face photo. Photo should not contain multiple faces. So it won't let me upload. So I can do WebP.
There. Okay, so let's...
Yeah, it only let me do one. Okay. I may need you to, in that the front-ish facing shot, there may need to be transparency with the glasses.
We can do that. I got you. Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh, actually...
Hang on. It says it can't do that. It doesn't like that. Do you have another front face without... Let me try converting it to JPEG to see if that...
Do you have a better one? You probably do, right? Oh, this one here. This one's
yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Try this. It's taking the transparent ones, though, right? It's not an issue with that.
Convert 2D to ping or STL, no. 3D image. I don't know if I know of a service that can take multiple images.
Sounds like it's deep research time.
Convert 2D images to 3D STL files. And that was recommended. Gemini recommended that. And then I'm going to need that anyway for the other thing. But
sounds good. And let's cut you over here. Let's see. Oh, we got a movement on the oh wow, it's ironically kind of safe to say the
Hey,
beta
Chakra.
project.
the what project?
Beta project.
Oh, what?
Yes, I like code.
What happened? The VA was hired? Yes.
Yeah, he's doing his thing up there.
Because nothing came through Tuesday.
I just had to give some little pointers because I was like, hey, you want to calm down before you burn this Reddit account? I mean, we have hundreds, but yeah, so those will start cranking in. So I think started Tuesday actually.
Okay.
That's how we got him on. So, but Patreon's like quick, so it should actually probably tomorrow. Honestly, there should be something in there, and there is now, but as in like what time they do whatever. I just hate how they do this stupid thing with the Apple stuff.
The withholding? Yeah, I know nothing about that.
Such a pain in the ass. Well, Apple does that with so much stuff.
Well,
now. I've
there's
seen
that
some
full
other things,
frontal
though.
Muppet right there. You did one there. I see it with this Muppet from the back angle, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm cutting them out.
You got him?
Yeah, just finding her. There we go. So I'm not sure how detailed they need it to be, so I'm going
see
in the
if that
middle.
can
Good,
do
do
it.
medium
The
effort.
other one can do it too. It didn't for some reason, it did not like.
And there's one without the arm thing. Okay, so get rid of that one. Cool. Oh, and I'm gonna send you this for safekeeping.
I don't need
what a
that for
gem this is.
safekeeping. What? Why do I need this guy? This guy.
Oh, now it's unrelated to this. I swear to God. But you know what's funny though? You know what I get more questions about than I would prefer?
That's not funny. What? Wait, is
I
that
get like a text about this once a week.
how do I hang on just a second? Save image as.
What was that? Oh, did they remove
Okay.
that?
You get about the dam drops?
Nope.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hang on. Image to 3D. Okay, we're gonna full body Muppet, image to 3D, Muppet. Hang on. You know what it says?
Oh no.
You know what it automatically figured out? It said Muppet Tech Enthusiast.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
It's on his shirt?
No. It just says Muppet. It automatically gave it a name.
That's weird.
Generate. Okay, how come it's not working? Generate. Oh, creating task. Never mind. Shit. I probably just burned through all my tokens. Okay, it's generating 19%. This is on meshy.ai. I could probably share my screen too. Well, what do you do? Are you generate? Oh, I can't because I'm not on that computer. Or am I on that computer? Give me a second. Present. I wonder if we can share two things. We cannot. Sure. Okay. Oh, hang on. Remove you. There. Look at that. So look, I'm in Meshy now. Look. Can you see my screen?
Hey, okay.
Yeah, so it didn't quite.
It's pretty lumpy.
Yeah, I mean it's a draft, so but didn't quite get the head on that one. For some reason, look at that crap behind me. What the hell is that? Because there's nothing. It thought there's a chair. There's, I don't know. I don't like the heads on any one of them. Related assets, free retries, add label. No, change license. Dang. Okay, so this is the only one. So see, you could generate a texture. You don't need to generate a texture though, because and a target poly count. So you can increase the poly count. So it's going to be rough. It's pretty incredible, but the head is just freaking weird. But honestly, from a flat image, it did a dang good job. All things considered. Yeah, I don't know if I like it though. Make an animation texture model. This is the first time I've ever used. Let's see. Okay. And I don't think I can generate again, can I? Well, let me regenerate. Yeah, so it's going to do another
You
one.
hear me, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. What? I didn't do anything. Settings, audio. My mic is definitely tracking. Other people can hear me.
Nope.
If you can hear me, type in chat.
Did you have a question about the internet?
Okay, let's see what we got here. What is up with this guy? What the? This dude's hair. And again, this is just, it's not, I'm not, that's better. Except his head's shaved. What is up with this fat chin instead of that the other way around?
What a masterpiece.
Look, Polly can hear me. It's on your end, dude. Can it be fed multiple? No, this one, Meshy, doesn't look like it can. You can take an image and turn it into 3D. It's just, for some reason, I don't like... It's hard to say which one is my favorite. The chin is just throwing me out. This wide mouth is just really weird. But like the first generation is probably the best one. It's just he's really cheeky. Like really cheeky. I kind of want to generate him again. See what we get. But he's gonna make him really cheeky again. That's the problem. Oh, again, what is up with us like focusing on butts? There we go. Have I tried to use different models? No, what we're taking is we're taking a 2D image and we are turning it into something 3D using AI. But I don't, it just did not.
You're back.
I didn't change anything, dude.
I didn't either.
Okay.
Oh, weird.
Anyway, so I'm not liking any of these generations. Any of these auto generations. That one's not too bad, actually.
What's coming out of that other one over there?
I was asking the same question. Like, what the?
Man.
That's some imagination, man. He's like ectoplasm shooting out his ass.
I'm
Yeah,
working on a little masterpiece over here, let me tell you.
I'm not sure about any of them. This is using Meshy 5. I can step down to Meshy 4, see what happens. Although I can't imagine it being better. It's just off
It's just not the freaking Muppet. That's not what we made.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not even. There's 4. You know what? Honestly, 4 kind of looks not perfect, but
Closest one.
It's better, almost. But in some ways better, some ways worse.
But it's like spiked up Nazi hair.
Yeah.
It's like the
other one's more Muppety.
worse.
Yeah, the other one's more cartoony. I mean, you can definitely see where they made adjustments between the meshes. I'm not sure if there's any other. I'm not sure if there's any other service that can effectively do what it was that I was doing.
Right?
I think my best bet is to take what Matt sends as full body Muppet shots to get him over to backflip to see what I can do with them. That's the next step, Matt. You know?
Well, here, you know what I should do too? Then, just in case. Let me give you.
How can I don't think unless you know of another service that can take an image and turn it into a three-dimensional object, like a flat image, three-dimensional object. And I checked Maker Lab.
Them, but I've not.
Wait, actually,
used
can I do Printmon? Will it let me do an image? Generate from image. Okay, give me a second.
Oh, I just saw your message too. I was just sitting there. I was like, "Is this what blind people hear all the time?"
I'm gonna try Printmon on Maker World. See what happens.
Sounds good. I just sent you the full versions of them too, in case one of them.
The full
asks
flats.
about-
Okay, well, minus the background.
Well, like the full ones without
Bodies,
transparency, in case like they need those.
I don't think they will, but like, I'm gonna send them on anyway
Yeah.
to backflip to see what. No, God, that Printmon did not work at all. Yeah, Printmon, it chibied the shit out of it. Not looking for chibi.
I have some of these things run in the background too. I'm trying to see if I can get any better.
I can do a make my statue, but it doesn't like. It wants a face shot. It doesn't want a body, full on body, and I don't.
You know what's annoying? You
What?
know for a fact we've heard probably about 5 of these services that are all open source and free from all those like AI news like people. It's like this 3D AI is amazing. My goodness.
And it
Look
isn't.
what it could do.
Text and images into game ready 3D models. No, that's gaming. Gaming. Yeah, I did not like it. Did not like that. Oh, I'm not able to find anything.
Let's see what I can do
3D model. Yeah, Meshy's the only one that comes up
here.
for me, unless you know of another one. 2D image to 3D model. Meshy.
This looks promising. Let's see.
Yeah, Meshy. Rodin AI.
I wonder. I don't know how this will work.
Rodin allows you to do.
I'm on that one right now. Yeah, I was like, this looks like
Rodin?
a promising one.
Yeah, there's the link in.
I have a feeling these are very, very handsome.
Yeah, but the assets.
though.
You need a text input. It won't take. I don't think it'll take a file.
I'm still looking too. If
Mesh editor, model
Just-
viewer,
you know what?
converter, text, image. Oh, it's a 3D avatar. No, that's not it.
okay, what about?
Yeah, this nothing.
Mhm.
Nothing that I'm seeing is going to do what we're trying to do.
Mhm.
Nothing.
There's gotta be something though. Okay, I'm gonna grok.
All right.
Search it.
You're the grok. All right. So wait, hang on. So we did OpenAI. Did we want to cover Google Gemini Pro, Sesame AI? Because we had the voice, and then
Let me open it.
because we're going down the rabbit hole on something that I don't think we're gonna be able to.
All those were. Yeah. It's interesting though.
I mean, it is interesting. Don't get me wrong.
We're having fun.
Well, I'm also trying to think of something visual for everybody else because I can't. I've got nothing that I can.
I know. So
So wait, what's the big deal with Gemini Pro?
it's kind of like how 3.7 with like Sonnet, like people
Yeah.
love it,
Yeah.
or they hate it. I'm just waiting to get the update for any one of our like app. Well, not the update, but like to stop getting freaking rate limited in it.
Yeah.
Because I'm really curious to try this out because it's just interesting how you use all of them. You know, it's like, and then you just learn like which ones are better at solving like what crap. But it's just interesting because if it's on par, even with like the last version of Sonnet, like that's going to be a big deal.
For
Like with
code
a
development?
free model that's pretty crazy. And then, oh, actually, yeah, hold on. I'm going to pull this up. This will be interesting for everyone. Let's see.
I'll pull you up here.
Sounds good. Go to just a card. Let's see. Okay.
Is Allison on Discord?
Yes. Actually, let me make a group chat right now.
Yeah, group
About
chat
that.
everybody, because
Let's see. Yeah, I'll make one with us, and then we'll have another one with the four of us with Jake in the coming week or two.
ChatGPT can be fed an image and asked to output ASCII STL. I don't know if it can do I know it could output ASCII, I'm sure, but as an STL, I don't even know how a flat
See,
STL.
it's one of those things where you're like, no, but wait. Like it's
I
not
don't think
that
we can
crazy.
output. There are 2D to 3D converters that I think can do that now. If you gave it like ASCII art, I could probably print it ASCII art. That would be an interesting service, actually.
Well,
This would be a cool service,
Sure.
Matt. Like something that would take an image, turn it into ASCII art, and then an STL, so that you could print the ASCII art like as a file easily.
Hold on. I'm making this group, and I'm going to try something. I just thought of a spin on that may get us somewhere with this.
ASCII
Just
art
maybe think of something.
STL.
Okay.
There's an STL to ASCII generator. Andrew Sink, I remember, made that, but like the other way around.
Let me see here. Okay. Let me take. Let's go to Canvas.
STL to ASCII. See, there's no STL to ASCII, but what about the other way around?
Well, kind of like how we were saying before, that 4.0 has all three. It's the multimodal model. What a terrible term. I'm curious because I know for a fact that if you feed it like an image of like a UI element or graphic or something like that, it could generate code for it pretty damn good.
But you know what I'm trying to do? Like having
I wonder if you could do it with this. If it could like translate that many steps to
because you would need sliders to be able to adjust like brightness, contrast, etc. to come up with the ASCII art, create a flat file that can be printed on a printer, and it's inconsequential to have a couple layers of white and then or a couple layers of black and then a couple layers of white, or the other way around.
Right.
It's inconsequential on any printer. Because yeah, you can do it the other way around. There is an ASCII plaintext representation of any STL file. Andrew Sink built that, but not the other way around, where you could take a photo, a flat image, like the Muppet, whatever the F, and then zoom in, crop around, get it to where you want it, like contrast, because brightness, contrast had to be adjusted so the ASCII art looks good on screen, and then bam, export as a 250 by 250 a square thing. With a frame ready to be printed, and then you've got ASCII art printed from any image.
Right.
Now that would be an interesting website. That would be an interesting web server.
It sounds like such a simple problem until you think about it.
Well,
doesn't
I'm
it?
sure it's not an unsolvable problem.
Yeah.
Because people make STL generators online. There are ways to generate STLs easily.
Yeah.
But in terms of the engineering behind it, actually, I'm going to ask TechCheaper about that. I'm going to ping him about that, and I'm going to ping him about helping with.
Yeah, because I feel like that would not be the hardest thing in the world to get together. Oh, but let me see if this whole idea here works, because that would be interesting. Let me upload this in again.
Because I would make that a MakerDeck ASCII art tool to promote MakerDeck. It would be a
dude. Honestly, you could probably do a bunch of little ones like that.
That's what I'm saying.
As in, like, things not even that complicated, like stuff you could just crap out in like a night.
Things related to STL generation and things to 3D print. Of course, that's where it probably starts costing a shit ton of money to find a sponsor, and I'm good. All right, I've written that down now officially.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't.
Notes. How do you import those notes?
Yeah, but they're my notes as post-its. Them's my notes.
I mean, that's what the iMac chin is for.
I don't have an iMac anymore.
Let's actually try this. 3D model of this character. I'm gonna try something really simple and then see where it goes from there. I'm literally just gonna take one of the transparent images. I'm gonna see if in Canvas it would make like a 3D model of it. Because I don't know if I do crazy crap. Can you imagine just like returns? Like,
what are you trying to do?
Well, I took one of the transparent, like full body ones, like full body Muppet butt and all, and I put that into the new 4.0, and in the Canvas thing, I'm trying to see if we could just generate any 3D object from whatever file type, and then we could kind of go from there. Because it seems like one of those crazy things that sounds nuts, but I've seen it do weirder. And it shit the bed. Okay, never mind. So
image 2.
That was a good idea.
Image.
No, but hold on. Let me try and some real quick. Let me try all of them. Because I feel like it's just not something that should be there.
Go here. Look. See, on ASCIIart.eu, if you go there to ASCIIart.eu, there's a There's a tool that if you scroll here's what I'll do. Here. Let me do this. Let me do this. I'm going to show this. I am going to share my screen.
Morty, we got to take the puppet. Morty, make him a model.
What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. So this is what I'm saying. See how there's sliders, right? Grayscale. Like you can add, the sharpness.
Right.
ASCII gradient. So like how you can change different like outputs, right? Hue, saturation, but this is the brightness slider. So this is like where you're able to adjust the texture a bit. It's the transparent frame. Oh, hang on, that's the frame around it. Space density. You're my density. Edge detection. What's that? Oh, cool. So yeah, adjusting all the sliders until you get the right. So this tool, effectively, now I can export this Muppet as a PNG, let's say. Well, I guess I could. So it's a way around it, but I could export this model as a PNG, and then theoretically, where'd it go? Oh, okay, saved to my desktop, and then use it in a desktop utility called HueForge. But the problem is, it's not too much work, but like it's overkill for. It'd be great to have it in a browser instead of saving as a PNG. Save it as an STL. You know what I'm saying?
That can't be the hardest thing at all.
Because this is the image to ASCII art page. So it takes an image, turns into ASCII art. This is what we need. Tell Claude, go to this website.
I'm doing it too, don't you?
Duplicate the feature on this page, except export it to an STL, or you can save it as other things. But like that to me, that'd be really wild. And then whether or not you'd almost need it to be a certain size though, because the print, the quality of it, you need certain parameters because they're like it would have to be printed in a square. Like that's the thing. It has to be a square, and like the character count, like you'd want it large enough that the characters to be visible, because the print is not that fine. Like a printer isn't going to print that fine. I mean, it would print fine enough. Like, I'm trying to think. Do I have a? I don't have a thing now. I was seeing if I had something with text on. I mean, you can get pretty detailed with that, but not.
Yeah.
It can't be too small. So there probably have to be some tweaks, but these are the sliders that I think would be most important: the brightness, the contrast.
Wait, get out of here!
I wonder.
Right in here? Wait a minute. What if I copy this? Hang on.
Because that just comes down to, again, and then zooming in. It looks like zoom in is characters, but I can't actually increase the character size on here.
Okay, just open. Let's see what this thing could do here. Wait a minute. That.
Look, it says you can do this tonight. I don't know about that.
I did a little bit of a thing. Hold on.
Okay, I don't. Okay, I do not need this to sidetrack the shit that's going to make us money. Quality enhancements.
Hmm.
Oh, that's just the. Yeah, so it's not actually changing the character size down here, which I kind of wish it would. And that's text. That's just plain text. But I wonder why it doesn't do this. Like, what I'm trying to do is, if I increase, like, you know how I can increase the font size, but it's not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. And I like, based on this, I'd almost give it a different set of defaults. But yeah, I'm ASCII art. I've ASCII arted myself. Yeah.
You're gonna find this pretty interesting. Hold on.
Am I really?
Probably not.
Okay.
You shouldn't. It's bad. I should feel bad.
There we go. So ASCII art.
There we go. About time.
What? It's a Muppet Me ASCII art. Here we go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna generated a Muppet Me in. We generated a Muppet Me in Chat GPT and fed it through an ASCII art.
We are definitely on some kind of a watch list tonight. You know, like Muppet is food for something. It's like the pizza thing. Like,
yeah.
Idea. We're gonna be part of Muppet Gate. Okay. Hopefully, this is gonna output what I want.
All right, hang on. How do I tag? There is Matthew. All right, I have now tagged you. I should be streaming on. Am I not? I am. I'm live on X. Look at that.
There we go. Muskrat's been here all along. He's always with us.
Sweet.
That's what Grandma always said.
Chopstick rock. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Boop. Because there's nothing there. Boop. There we go. Well,
I'm waiting for Claude to spit out this thing here because.
Are you gonna try to?
It's not like the full
does
thing
Claude,
yet.
Does
but
Claude
something you could actually do something with?
It'd be cool, like I said, to export an ASCII art, make an ASCII art generator to STL tool.
Ooh.
I mean, as long as it, again, they're printable. That's a tool that I guarantee people would be using in my circles. It would spread like wildfire, and then I would definitely need to be, making sure the maker deck whatever the MakerDeck website is. I think it's makerdeck.live or whatever. And then the front link, the page is got the MakerDeck channel embedded.
You're gonna like this.
Are you fiddling?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Avalon may be watching too.
Okay. Cool. Okay, I'm making a couple of adjustments here, but I'm about to.
Hang on. Adjustments on this ideation. Did we actually build something stupid?
Yes. A little bit. Maybe a little bit. Yo, throwing burgers in business. Promise it's worth you were it's like a weird fever dream. It's just the strangest thing that you would never think I would be connected to of all things. I mean, it's bad, but that's what makes it great. I had nothing to do with it.
That's my life.
The writing, at least.
AI didn't do it.
Come on, Claude. Damn it. Start yelling at it again. Okay, now let me get this hosted on something. Let's make sure this actually works on the web. And then we'll know. Let me see that here. Okay. Might be there. Come on.
Do you want to show your screen? Or no?
Nah, it's gonna ruin the surprise. We're gonna show them in a minute. Oh, hang on. Here we go.
Chaco, no problem. Thursday night, geek out. And we're actually we showed some stuff that was improved on AutoPin over the past week that Matt was working on. I'm hoping by next week we'll be able to show a fully functioning at least output that people can see and use and buy. Like, you'd be able to buy an ebook generated on the platform and then start beta testing it. And Allison's going to beta, and then we'll be looking for people to test. So
those things, are there. We're just going to literally just make some pages.
Like, imagine, but that's what I'm saying.
Thing, so
that here's the landing page, and now this ebook's $17 or $7, or whatever it happens to be, and then that's the thing that would be exciting, to generate something that generates. And I think that's
to get it to a point where all that is there, and then let's hop on and probably let's just wrap up all the last little things with that.
Like I said, a lot of it is kind of like the
run through
the flow,
pricing,
the terminology. Right? Yeah.
Just that. Because I'll do that. Feel like the rest of the actual functions and stuff in there. Gonna go through and
clean up what you need to clean up. Do what you need to do.
Yeah,
because I don't want to make it redundant. I don't want to be,
thing. So, I can get all that basically straightened, and then we'll do one run through. Let's final little spec ops. Make sure there's no freaking keys floating in the console for people to take. Payments work and everything. We'll triple, double, quadruple check that, even though it's fine as is. I couldn't break it before, but
even that will take, I'm sure, beta. Who wants to beta test? Who wants to buy an ebook, beta test it?
And oh my goodness, the other one is oof, just gotta run through that now. So we'll crank it out. Well, this one will be good. It'll be there, and then
well, see, Matthew, that's a good. So that's the interesting thing about. I mean, what the other one that you're talking about is that should generate, right, and that's one level. But what we're doing with AutoPin, it's working, but what it outputs, it's like each one of them is a different service. As in, you understand, so if I'm able to test something and it works, that's generating revenue, and if Allison tests and she gets these landing pages, you understand what I mean? It's a service that builds services, if you will. Does that make sense?
And it goes the other way around too, because people could market their stuff on one of them with the other one on a certain website.
Oh, now that, yeah, but where's that? Where's that? I haven't even
Well, the
talked-
Reddit thing, I mean.
What?
The Reddit
Oh.
thing, I mean.
The Reddit thing, yeah, but what about the campy thing?
It's the same thing. It's
What's
just-
the same thing?
Oh, what? Hello? Oh, geez. Okay,
You
I'm
were
back.
blurry. So
So,
I know,
I have a big
say
document from the...
but MVP was done.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's been sitting on there. But then I had them also do the marketplace like page like
Okay.
already. So I have a full report of that and the document and the thing. I can't open the actual thing that they sent, so I reply to them with that, and then I gotta check all those and stuff. But
Yeah, because you were gonna do
just
a
trying to
loop.
get I get all of it. So I'm trying to get the things that are bringing stuff in done as fast as possible. That's the main absolute number one priority. So, and it's honestly, it's all gone as fast as it possibly could, which is nice to say.
Well,
So that's a weird thing. It's like, yeah, we're impatient, but the good news is there hasn't been problems, which is not normal, except like, I guess we had to figure out the payment thing for
yeah, but why?
the
Why would-
Reddit one, but that was
it should be inconsequential, I'd imagine. I mean, it was just Stripe.
yeah. Oh no, exactly. That's what I mean. It's like that was really the only issue we kind of had. It just
The
it's literally just like the freaking hours. That's all it is between like them and doing as much
well,
as
pace yourself, Matt.
know.
Because I can't tell you how to pace yourself. Only you know how to pace yourself.
no one's been able to tell me so far.
Just
It's kinda
saying,
worked
I
out
don't-
pretty. It worked
I-
out well the first time.
We
I
all
know, I'm
need
kidding,
you
I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm
operational.
kidding. I
We
know,
all
I'm-
need you operational.
Yeah, I'm genuinely not like doing anything dumb. Don't worry. Like that was, but I like what we got. So,
Oh,
but that's
and
gotta.
that was also amazing news. To me, the big news this week was Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Dude,
I was waiting. I'm like,
funny
come
thing
on.
about that, like, if you want to compare like all the projects or whatever you want to call them, you somehow had more faith than that, and I'm the Facebook guy. That's what I found funny. I was here. It's like,
Nope. I'm like,
I don't know,
yeah,
man.
I just refuse to believe. I'm like, where there's a will, there's a way. I'm still, again, I'm like, I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait and see. But if the
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we'll see. Because, dude, I swear, the second that I saw that, I did send it over. I was like, you know what? It's a good morning. But then I was like, wait. It's gonna be like, well, actually, profiles that were created between this year and this year of October, those are the ones that aren't like.
no, I'm. We shall see. So in a week.
Oh, this is okay. I'm putting this on a thing right now. It finished.
Okay.
So I've really just been waiting for like 3 generations because this thing is in just one giant ass like HTML file. So let me drag this onto
Screen share.
here. I hope this works when it's online. Not just that's the shit. Like I always hate like when you build something just perfect and you're watching the whole thing work. Then you put it online for everyone to watch, and it just everything breaks. But I will say, dude, even though we're this past week and we're just watching like the other devs or just researching stuff like myself, like I learned a shitload of stuff.
Which is
Like,
great
last
because
couple
it
of weeks.
applies to everything.
Because dude, like with the auto pen one, dude, that was 100% me.
Hmm.
Like the other guys did not do anything like on that. I got the whole database thing set up, all the Stripe crap set up, like everything that went wrong with the other one. Because I asked the other ones, I was like, "Hey, could I just get on the thing with you while you guys are working? Like, I want to know how to do this. Like, this does not seem like rocket science, like you were saying, you know?"
Yeah.
Post this file. Okay. All right, it's one file, so I'm prompting Bolt to just be like, put this online somewhere.
Muppet Gang. Oh my God. Is that
Yep.
Allison? This is what she's gonna wake up to.
Yeah, she's woken up to worse. apologized many times, but for goodness sake, no, I don't need you to make a whole app. Okay. Okay, well here, I'm just gonna send you
What?
the
Can't you just screen share?
file.
Okay, yeah, send me
It's
the
one
file.
file. Yeah, but I want you to actually try it too, because it's a
Okay.
whole thing.
Okay.
You're gonna love this.
Are you gonna hack me? Is this what?
One of these days, you'll never know.
I know.
Oh God! Oh damn it! The second you said that, I realized this looks like the shadiest thing I've actually ever sent you. But there you go. The second you said, "Oh,
Where?
did it send it as code?"
I don't
Or
have
you can
anything.
download it.
Where?
Discord.
No, not yet.
What?
I don't see
Oh,
that.
it's in the gang. Hold on.
You dropped it in gang?
I'm sending it to you here. Wow. See, yeah, then I'm done. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, so you may be getting
And making that a regular freaking thing, because we don't joke about it, but no, Matt needs to live
I
for a
understand,
while
Matt.
for all
That's
this.
what I'm saying. That I care about you immensely.
But see, the ironic thing is, it goes the other way around, which is half the reason. That's the funny thing about it.
Oh, and you got to catch me up. Okay, hang on. You also, I know we're not going to do this now, but the videos that we're creating, like,
Yes.
I need to know like what's going on with that, because I need the pipeline.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have the same workflow that post them. It's all gonna go into like one Google Drive folder.
Okay.
And I'll put that inside of Notion. So we could just keep adding accounts inside of in a Naton thing. It's like the same one we used before, like a simple one. So that'll clip those, post them, and then all the same content will be inside of. Just
That's what I'm saying. I would just need the Google Drive link, and then I'd be good to go.
I'm just waiting for the guy to send over the accounts, and I could just plug them in, and we're good
Well,
to go.
then when we do that, we're definitely going to want to be way more information tips dense in these.
Yeah, I mean, I think keeping like the idea of the structure, like the card that I made for this one. I mean, of course, I mean, like that was like last minute. I mean, you were like last minute, so it's totally fine. I think this was plenty well abusing for whoever, and there'll be, people. It's good, but I think that type of content on here, and especially if it's like the two and the three of us, there's a lot to bounce off of on that. We'll go over it like a pregame show. It's like just you and me, or the three of us, or whoever. I put like little like briefs like inside of there, but like typically if that's what we're gonna do, I'll spend a little bit of time like actually making them into like talking points. But I think that'll be good, and then we could sporadically do like the other stuff in there too, and I think that'll work out pretty well. So did it work?
Well, no, you can't actually upload a file. You won't let you upload a file.
Oh, it works on mine.
No,
wait a minute.
I can't upload a file
sure?
like dragging. I can't upload and drag and drop. I can't click to select. We
Oh,
wouldn't be able to
man.
release this anyway because it's a blatant ripoff of the other tool.
Well, we'll change it a bit. Look at the header. The name is different.
Totally different. Yeah,
Different.
Oh my god. So just copy the functionality, not the design, not the layout. The functionality.
Sure.
It doesn't work.
You know what happened? Hang on. It changed the style on it, and somehow it decided to break it. But hold on.
But still, that's fascinating.
I know, right? Like it's all in an HTML file. That's it.
It's
I
crazy.
just copy and pasted the page. All right, let me see. Let me go back to the last one.
He basically, it looks like it was lifted directly from the website that I was sharing before, the ASCIIart.eu. Only it was running locally.
Oh shit! The name is different and it's dark.
Oh, don't, Matt, don't, do not, don't, nope, don't, do not.
Okay, that's gonna be a common trend around here.
Well, I'm warning you.
When did it break it?
What am I printing tonight? when Matt goes to bed.
Okay.
Don't Matt, don't spend any time on it, because if we were to use it, it would have.
Oh, I'm doing this. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just fascinated.
All right, so
what does curious before we do wrap? I want to ask what's it's the next couple of days and weekend look like for you?
Pockets of open.
Is that like an Irish like hymn?
Pockets of open. Pockets of open. Aye, faith in Pagora.
Here's the clip from this week. Found it right again.
Yeah, now that I've offended all the Irishmen out there. Oh. I'm trying to think, but nothing happens. That was a quote from Curly from the Three Stooges. I'm trying to think, but nothing happens. And
How do you say digging a hole in Irish?
I know that. I only know that because it was a sound clip, a wave file that I used in the early days of Windows when that was fun to change audio files depending on what was going on.
The weird little triangle brown speakers.
Oh my god. Yeah, but it was great because like when the computer would crash, Curly would say, "I'm trying to think, but nothing happens." So that's like it's fused into memory. Tomorrow I have a 10 a.m. Meeting, and then I'm trying to find out. So I can't really say what's happening on screen, but did I tell you what happened this past weekend? Did I tell you?
What happened, everyone, this weekend?
Dude, did I tell you? Hang on. I'm typing it out.
Well, at first I even thought it was the weekend, but then I found out it was a week.
Okay, look at your. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but look in your Discord. So since Saturday or Sunday, like it's been a week. So ish. So
that's
I'm hoping. Weird. Yeah, let me tell you. So when you said, I'm like,
wow,
what is going on?
You're just sitting here.
What is going on? So I don't know if Jedi is going to be here tomorrow. I don't have the immediate plans. I mean, I'll be around. Saturday, I'll be open probably more so in the morning than the afternoon, evening. And then Sunday currently is wide open. So Sunday's probably if you're looking for an open stretch, Sunday's probably the best for me right now.
Okay, got you. Yeah, we'll make something work because, like I said, I just probably want to find one like night or day in there sometime once wrap the rest of that stuff.
Well, do you want to do Sunday then? I'll carve out.
I mean, that's probably what it's going to wind up being. So,
okay, let's just plan on that then.
Don't for that.
Yeah, let's plan on that.
Because tomorrow I'm trying to wrap up like the rest of all like my busy like bull crap like for the week that piled up, so I could just go through like the weekend,
all the stuff.
Much.
Okay, so on that front, do you want to start these streams earlier? Because you're pushing late, and the only thing I've really got on Thursdays is picking up Jedi from the bus stop at 4. So we can start this. We can start it.
Well, like here's the thing, like right now, it works, but I kind of don't like that it works, if you catch my drift. I would like to get to normal human being hours.
Yeah, I would too.
Us again.
I want you to do that as well for obvious reasons. So
so we could or we can be in the middle, because like I don't want to be like
there's no meeting in the there's no meeting in the middle of the sense of
3 a.m.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We can start at like 4:30 Pacific. And then that's early. That's at least
fine. If that works
an hour and a half earlier.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, or the only other thing, because I'd have to pick her up from the bus stop, so that's the interrupt. So, or we could start it.
Yeah, but it's like Matthew, it literally is inconsequential to do it.
It isn't. Okay, what if we could start it at 3? Here's the thing, because someone's here, I could walk off, go get her at the bus stop, come right back. You understand what I'm saying? So we can start it before. It's just right at the 4 o'clock hour my time, if I'm the one picking her up from the bus stop, I can't
Yeah,
be in front of the
dude,
crew. So we
whatever
can
works
start
for
it.
you.
We can
Yeah,
start
if
it.
it works for you, cool.
What if
We'll
we
do
start just noodle on it? We'll talk to Allison. What if we started it at 3 p.m. Dude, if we started at 3 p.m., that'd be so much better for you guys. It'd be so much better. And then you're not burning the midnight oil. And we're not up, you understand what I'm saying?
it. Yes, I do.
Okay. Sleep on it.
But no, dude, really, like, because
Right.
well, here's the thing. When I say like normal people hours, I mean like we're going to freaking go to bed at like 8 p.m. Like, I mean, we're going to be doing
Right.
things.
Things.
So
I get it. But I'm just
as long
saying,
as
I'm
it
also
works
trying to be
for all of
mindful of the time. So just think about
yeah,
it.
all good. And I appreciate it too.
So-
We're all good. And by the way, and seriously, don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm not that stupid. Just a little bit, because we're both impatient, and
Yeah.
there were other. It was a build up, not from like this, like these particular projects. Like it was a lingering whole thing. Because dude, here's the thing. Like I'm not going to go whole thing about it, dude. Anyone who knew me, I would say like 2 years ago, all they associated me with, if it was outside like business stuff, which is like, oh, that's like the guy who's like who works out like freaking 5 hours a day and talks about like dude, that was like me. And we'll get back to that. So that's the crazy thing. Like that's how much crap like happened last year and change. But I'm in a good place because everything is just quickly for everyone going back faster than it should. I know it's not never fast enough for me.
It's not fast enough for me.
And you could, relate to that too. But
I get it.
I'm just trusting that guy.
Let's keep that ball rolling. All right,
Yeah.
you go to bed. We'll end the stream. We'll see everybody next Thursday. My Twitch stream is going to spin up again here, the normal one. Normal, whatever the hell that is anymore. I don't know.
Seriously.
All right, Matt. Good work on AutoPen. Let's the Muppet stuff will be fun. Good showing off that image generator. I'm going to see if I can get that turned into a file, a 3D printed file through that company I was telling you about.
Let's make it happen. We'll print the show logo on his shirt.
You don't need to print it on a shirt. We got it. All right. Anyway, all right.
Fair.
Thanks again, everybody. Thank you, Matt. Mr. Blurry. You're getting
Tired.
blurry
I'm
anyway.
getting blurry. That's what happens
Yeah.
to me late night.
That's